There we are. Now we're live. Lovely. Jubbly. Lovely. Oh, I apologise for being a few minutes late. I was live and then I wasn't, then I was, then I wasn't. It was a whole kerfuffle. But we're now live. Hello all, welcome to the stream. Let me just turn that down there a bit. Lovely. Yes. So, it's deadline day. Got less than 3 hours left to go until the 11 PM cut-off, where no more transfers can be put in. But obviously there is still a little bit of time afterwards where the contracts have been put in, but they haven't been announced by the clubs. Yeah, there's still a bit of time afterwards for deals to get announced. Hull City apparently have got 4 more they're wanting to do before the 11 PM deadline. 3 of them we know about, 1 we don't. We'll go over that in this live stream, and then hopefully there will be some more deals coming in to the club before that 11 PM deadline. 50 grand Regan Slater. Hi mate, hopefully we can get a few more deals over the line before 11 PM. Hopefully we can. As I said, that 4 more to be done. We will we'll see now. So I mean, here we are. Hull City news and Hull City stats over on Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. 4 more signings with the last 3 hours to go. Mystery signing: Jaden Philogene, James Furlong, and Tyler Morton. All of which we somewhat knew about. Well, obviously, apart from mysterious signing, I don't think we quite knew about mysterious signing. But obviously, Jaden Philogene, we know about. We know about this one. 5 million from Aston Villa. Apparently, that one is all done, and it could possibly be the first one out of the 3/4 that we could be waiting to hear. I mean, look over at the trending tab, and Philogene is trending. Along with that, James Furlong coming to join the club, and this is due to the fact of Brandon Fleming going out on loan to make space for James Furlong to come in and fill in sort of where Brandon Fleming sort of left us out as he joined Shrewsbury on loan. And then Tyler Morton to join us from Liverpool. That will also be a loan deal. I believe James Furlong will be a permanent, but it could be a loan. Wait to see on that one. Come on indeed. Yes. Hopefully a few more additions before the 11 PM deadline to help us sort of solid ourselves for this upcoming campaign. Well, this current campaign that we are in at the moment. Please sign. I personally won't be signing, but I'm sure there'll be plenty more Hull City players yet to sign. So yeah, literally here you can see Jaden Philogene imminent. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Apparently everything is in the books and everything ready for him to come in, and he's just not here. It's like Adama Traore last summer, if you remember. If you remember that, where we had him, I believe he was one of like the first rumoured ones, Adama Traore last season, and it wasn't until sort of like the last week or so of the window where he was actually announced. So yeah, hello Ollie Hull City. Hope you enjoying the stream, and more importantly, I hope you enjoy some of the transfers that Hull City are going to be bringing in. City's surprise transfer will go ahead tonight if things fall into place regarding other clubs getting their own deals done. That one could come down to the wire, domino effect needed. So that could be sort of like the last one that we hear from. Obviously, we do not know what this mysterious signing is. I don't know how long this sort of been on the cards for. But for the fact of it's a club needing their pieces to fall into place, presume it's a big club. So we'll see. It possibly could be a big player. Could maybe even be the new Chelsea signing, Cole Palmer. Now that was one that was rumoured earlier on in the window that we could be getting Cole Palmer from Man City. He's now joined Chelsea. Could they be sending him out on loan? Who knows? Who knows? Ollie Hull City. I'm from Hull. Well, it's a good job you support Hull City then. Support your local. That's what we always say. And hello to Jacob Ramage. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. And hopefully we can all bring some good luck in some of the signings that we can grab onto today. 3 hours left, as I said. I'm going to be whizzing across sort of different news sources. I've also got some on my phone, some news bits on my phone. So that's why I keep on looking down, just having a little scroll. I'm trying to get every base covered here, just in case there is sort of like a slimmer of us signing Messi. I want to know about it. So here we are about James Furlong. Hull City are closing in on a permanent deal to sign Brighton Hove Albion defender James Furlong. Despite the 21-year-old signing a contract extension with the Seagulls earlier this summer, the defender is on his way up to Hull for his medical now. I mean, this was 3 hours ago, so he would have arrived in Hull, possibly be getting his medical now. So that one could be a deal done within the next hour. Could be done within the next hour, depending on if everything goes into place. How long are you live for? I'll be live till, well, probably just after 11, once the deadline shuts for this summer window. So, welcome to join at any time. Just here for a bit of fun, and obviously to try before the 11 PM deadline. Also, we have a few departures on the line. I don't know if you've heard about this one, Oscar Estupinan. He could possibly be joining Benjamin Tete at Metz over in France. This one could be a loan deal though, with a €2 million buy-in. Because apparently we wanted to make it a permanent, but Metz didn't want it to be a permanent. So we'll see on that one. What do you think the score? What do you think the game score will be tomorrow? As I said in my prediction video, I think it's going to be a tight one, and I'm hoping for a 2-2 draw. I hope that we can possibly end the 100% record for Leicester this season. Yeah, we're notoriously done okay against sort of bigger sides in the Championship. I mean, if you look at last season, yes, when Burnley came to us, we did get battered. But when we went to them, we held them to a 1-1 draw. Dele Alli is a surprise. I mean, I wouldn't say no to Dele Alli at Hull City, would I? I'm not sure what his current contract situation is, but I know there was sort of like a bit of a hum and a ha around where he was going to join following that interview that he put out. Yeah, and here's Greg Doherty tweeting about Brandon Fleming going to Shrewsbury. Wishing him all the best. And then here's that about Oscar Estupinan. Yeah, it's going to be a weird one. I don't think a loan deal will be the best, because it'll be a similar situation with Lukaku at Chelsea. Obviously, we actually like Oscar Estupinan. Chelsea fans don't like Lukaku. But it'll be a situation where we've got him back from his loan, but then the club's in a situation where we don't have fit him into the squad. I mean, this season he'd be a bench player because of the sort of the way that Rosini is playing. He could possibly be a key asset off the bench, a bit similar to Aaron Connolly is at the moment, but it's just not what he deserves. Got 13 goals for us last season, in a season where he was where he got a few injuries and sidelined for quite a bit. So it's a bit of a tricky one. Loan no good. Yeah, loan is going to be no good. Jacob Ramage. I think Hull City will win 2-0. Hopefully a 2-0 win. I will have a live stream watch along for the game tomorrow. So come back for that once we're done here for deadline day. Would you let Greavesy go? It's a tricky one. Greaves has had his name thrown about a few big clubs this transfer window. I mean, you look at back in sort of like the bulk of pre-season, his name was getting flown around at Roma when that sort of that was all kicking off with him possibly going to Roma. So I don't know. I don't think he will go. I think it is a bit too late in the window for a deal like that to be done, and I've heard him possibly getting linked with Liverpool. So I do think it's a bit late in the window for him to sort of leave. But if he does go, it wouldn't be the end of the world. He'd get a nice fee for a young English defensive talent who has got certainly quite a bit of future in the English game. We've got the replacements there, because I don't think that Jacob Greaves will really play that well, play that much this season anyway, considering that we do have Alfie Jones and Sean McLaughlin as the starting centre-backs. Right back, we've got Coyle and Christie. And then at left back, we've got Ruben Vinagre and possibly soon to be James Furlong. So I don't think that Greaves is going to get much game time this season. Your Bradford fan is here. Well, hello to everyone's favourite Bradford City fan. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one if he does sort of leave at this late stage. But I still think he could possibly go out on loan to sort of a bit similar to sort of level that we're at the moment. Possibly could join Longman at Millwall. I could see that. Possibly, I don't know. I don't know where he'd currently fit in. So yeah. I'm good, how are you? I am fantastic. I'll be even more fantastic if Jaden Philogene is announced as a Hull City player within like the next 3 hours. I'd love that. Bradford Mansfield tomorrow. Ooh, Mansfield. Oh, you should be able to beat Mansfield. You should be able to beat Mansfield. We've got Leicester City tomorrow, so yeah, we're kind of on two ends of the spectrum, aren't we? So yeah. Well, let's have a little search. Hull Daily Mail, see what they're saying. Very latest with only 3 hours to go. Oh, it was bright. Let's see what Hull Live is saying. Hull City transfer news live. Philogene set for a completion. And we have 3 more deals in the pipeline. Transfer deadline day, summer 2023 has arrived, and we're here until the bitter end. So, so far, obviously, we've signed Jason Lakilo, Ruben Vinagre, Liam Delap, Ryan Alsop was the latest addition, Aaron Connolly and Scott Twine. And then 11 PM tonight, we could possibly see 4 more. Maybe a few more. Do you have any idea on what our transfer budget would have been? I'm not too sure, considering quite a few of the transfers were sort of loans and low fees at that. I presume it wasn't massive. We did spend quite a bit last summer, and I think that that's probably hurt us this summer. But I think that our business this summer has been better than it was last summer. I see our club in the state it is now, and I say the players we're bringing in now more important at this time than the ones we brought in last summer. Obviously, a few of them have done sort of good things within that sort of season-long stretch. I mean, look at Tufan, Oscar, a few more, Seri. There's players there, but I think the sort of the bringings in. I mean, look at Jaden Philogene. The people we're bringing into this summer, they are I think better than sort of the players we was bringing in last summer on a caliber of player. Yeah. What did you say? You're doing a watch along tomorrow? Yes, I am. Watch along for the Leicester City game. Now, I have just received a notification that I'm sure will bring loads of people hope and delight. Is that a certain Jaden Philogene? Oh, you can't see it because of the screen. Yeah! Jaden Philogene has been spotted at Cottingham. The training ground in Cottingham. What a sight to be seen. Jaden Philogene is actually had his first sighting in and around Hull. Bradford had signed a player from Aston Villa. Oh, well, it's not Jaden Philogene because he's currently in Cottingham. So, yeah. Any idea what the mystery player might be too? I'm not too sure. There's not been too much sort of said about what the mysterious player could be. If I was to guess, it would be from a player from a bigger club that were looking for their targets to line into place. Due to the sort of like the deadline day goings on, I could guess it being from Manchester United, considering that they've brought in a few players today. But I'm not too sure. Could possibly be a midfielder, as I know that we're looking to possibly bring in another midfielder this window. Because our midfield is looking a little sparse, especially with some of the players that are possibly set to leave. Afoka. Oh, I've not heard of Afoka. Let's have a look at him. Chisholm Afoka. Season-long loan. Lovely. Oh, he's got his darts. Look at that. Looking forward to the evenings going on and the new incoming players. Good luck to them, certainly. Sad thing is about deadline days, we probably will see another few departures for Hull City. Hello, Theo Hunter. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a lovely day. So yeah, it's the shame about sort of deadline days. You need to get rid of some players to bring in the new ones, don't you? He's good. I'm sure he is if he's come from Aston Villa. Apparently, the mysterious winger could be a mysterious player could be a KLP. Oh, see, I would run with that. I would run with that a million miles. But back in January, we was rumoured to get him on a loan back from Brentford for the remainder of the season, and he openly came out in a press conference, KLP, and he said, "I would not re-sign for Hull, as much as he loves the club." This is what he said. As much as he loves the club, he would not re-sign for Hull just because he's trying to fight for his spot at Brentford. There's a lot of sort of competition, and he wants to try and fight for the spot at Brentford. He's got a few minutes in him in the Premier League this season so far. I mean, I've got him in my FPL. I've got him on the bench in my FPL. So, I don't think it will be KLP. I mean, I am open to be sort of done in and Hull City to announce KLP on a season-long loan. But I don't think it will be. Yeah. I'm the first Bradford fan you've met. Just a little Bradford fan. I think you are the first Bradford City fan I've like officially met. Obviously, I've been to Bradford. I've been to Bradford. Fan during pre-season. This is that Bradford fan during pre-season. This is the Bradford fan that everyone loves. I love this. Like, the Bradford fan is becoming like folklore. This is brilliant. So yeah, there's another person resharing. Sports Digital. Seemed like a professional page. They report about Jaden Philogene at Cottingham. Someone saying that Jaden Philogene's brought someone as Chinese. So yeah. A lot of news coming out about Jaden Philogene. So that could possibly be one, as I say, coming within the next hour. Yay! Yay indeed to the folklore of the Bradford City fan. So yeah, nothing coming out from Hull City yet. I mean, all day I've been getting notifications from Hull City on X, Twitter, whatever it's called now, and I've always been going, oh, is it a player? No, it's just them announcing that the September fixtures. Oh, no, it's just 24 hours to Leicester. And there was the Carabao Cup one earlier on today. Yeah, this one. It was like the first proper one of the day. Notification came through. I was like, it's just Carabao Cup. We're not even in the competition anymore. So yeah, obviously well done to Adama Traore and getting announced to play internationally. I think we've got 3 so far international credits. 3, I believe. Are you going to Leicester? I'm not, but I will be live streaming the game on here. Yeah, so it's the second best. Go to Leicester or live stream it from Hull. I know which one I'd rather do. It's my birthday on the 25th. Well, it's mine on the 14th. So they've got two good birthdays on in September. We're playing anyone on the 25th? We're not. It'll be the day after we'll have played Stoke. So yeah. Hopefully you can shine some good luck on when we play Stoke. I mean, they've had some deadline day business. They picked up two good players from Sunderland, haven't they? Ugh. So yeah, there's just I mean, this photo's just getting shared around like God knows what, isn't it? Jaden Philogene. Have Liverpool said anything about Morton? I don't think they have. But I know that Liverpool are very, very quiet on sort of their outgoings and incomings of business. I mean, incomings maybe not so much, but their outgoings, certainly with their academy players, are quite on a hush hush. It's a Monday. Yeah, we play Stoke on the Sunday, so yeah, it will be on a Monday. Jaden Philogene's transfer from Aston Villa to Hull City is a done deal. He's on his way to sign his contract now, $5 million fee, 3-year contract with an option of a further year, apparently. That's what I've heard, and it sounds like this could be coming through within like the next half an hour or so. That was 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, here he's pictured in Cottingham, so fingers crossed that one comes through fairly soon, so we have more time to speculate on other transfers. Bradford are in third round Carabao Cup. We beat Wrexham the other day on penalties. On your birthday, you play Middlesbrough. Ooh, aye, Middlesbrough. Ooh, who did you got? Blackburn last season after us, didn't you? Yeah, Middlesbrough. They've been doing all right start of the season, I think. Oh no, they haven't. No, they're in relegation. They've got 1 point this season. You might beat them. Oscar may go to Metz for $2 million loan fee with a $5 million option to buy. Yep, that one we reported on earlier. It seems a bit stupid, that one though. I don't know why a loan deal I think from what I've heard is Hull City were trying to make it a permanent. Hull City were trying to make it a permanent, and then Mets were just wanting a loan deal. So I think to compromise, we've sort of gone 2 mil loan option to buy there as well, just in case. Because by the sounds of it, Benjamin Tete's not been doing too well in his start as a Mets player. So that's probably why they've come looking at Oscar Estupinan. Sort of like a proven goal scorer. Yeah, we lost 2-1. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was kind of following that game. Similar as I was following Doncaster's game the other day against Everton, where they finally lost 2-1. So yeah, do you think we'll beat them? You've got a good chance against Middlesbrough at the moment. I mean, they've 1 point out of first 4 games in the Championship, sitting in the relegation zone. So and also the Carabao Cup, it is unpredictable. I mean, we've lost 4 seasons in a row to sides that are lower than us. So you never know. Because if we stay on the bench all season, then he'll lose his value. Yeah, I see that, but it's that thing of he will just become. I can see him becoming another problem next summer. Unless he has a really good season at Mets, similar to his season that he's just had at Hull, where he grabs 10+ goals, contributing positively, and then he could be sort of a good chip either to Mets or for us to sell on somewhere else for a higher fee. Would you take Marcus Force or Force on a perm? As he was decent from Borough. I don't know, because we had him on loan, didn't we, at the end of 21-22 season. We had him on a loan deal for the end of that season, and it wasn't the best. I think he grabbed 1 goal in that time. So I probably wouldn't take him back at Hull, and I don't think we need him. You know, I think attacking wise, we've got options. I think we're even looking to probably get rid of some of our attacking options. I mean, you look at Oscar. I know Aliar Simonesh and Harry Vaughan are on possible loan outs as well. So, yeah. That's alright. It's alright. I don't know how to spell all of things either. Yeah, he did against QPR. Yes, he did. That's he got in the game where Matt Ingram was injured. Yes, I remember that. So yeah, I probably wouldn't take him back at Hull. He's done well elsewhere, but it just didn't seem to work out for us, and I don't want to sort of do that risk again, whether it be a loan or a permanent. Yeah, I just wouldn't want to take that risk again. Obviously, he hasn't played sort of under Liam Rosina, and whether that style of play could suit him, who knows. Bradford on the beating Hull list. Yeah. It's a long list of teams that have beaten us. So, yes. Luton West Ham, I'll give you that score update while we're here. 0-0, 33 minutes in. Just in case anyone cares. I'm going to say Hull are going to win tomorrow. Oof. Hope so. We are, yeah, we are against the former Premier League winners, Leicester City. Currently sit 4 wins out of 4 games in Championship. So, who knows? This is that Tyler Morton deal. Set to be a loan deal from Liverpool. Apparently Liverpool have given the green light. So that one could be sort of a set in stone one. And then James Furlong, another Irish Brighton player to join Hull City. We're just raiding Irish Brighton players, aren't we? And I mean, if they're as good as Aaron Connolly, I don't mind it. I do not mind it whatsoever. City were interested in signing Leeds defender Cody Drammer on a permanent transfer, but the defender has instead chosen to sign for Birmingham on loan. Interesting. I mean, I couldn't see him sort of being a positive contribution at Hull anyway. Twine to like bicycle kick trust. I would love it if we managed to get a Twine and the lap bicycle kick duo, similar to Abel Hernandez and was it Diamande, the Leicester City one last time in the Prem. it'd just be it'd be a chef's kiss, wouldn't it? And then we grab on to win the game 2-1. I mean, it's the time this last year, time supporting Hull. So that last time, yeah, we need all the help we can get tomorrow against Leicester. Hopefully, a few of the signings tonight could possibly make an impact. Most likely from the bench, because I presume Liam Rosina's picked his team sheet for tomorrow. And I can't see any of the signings tonight making an impact on that. It's first team wise. Off the bench, could possibly see a few debuts given out, depending on the way the game flows. Yeah, but I don't even see Ryan Alsop starting tomorrow. I think he's got a bit of an injury as well, so it might be a little bit of time, a couple of weeks before we see him in Hull City shirts. In Rosinio we trust, certainly. Rosinio is the man to take us back to the Prem, I believe. Ryan won't start. Matty will keep his place. Yeah, I mean, even if Ryan was sort of 100% fit, I still would take Matty Ingram at this moment, just because he's proven and sort of not done anything too much to not warrant his spot being saved at the club. With that sort of changes, and we sort of, because apparently Ryan Alsop is quite good with his feet, something that Matt Ingram lacks. So yeah, it's gonna be like Cardalo, hopefully. I have heard his foot technique is sort of similar to Cardalo. I think he's played the first 4 games or something. Yeah. So hopefully, Ryan Alsop is sort of a good player with his feet. So there we've got that sort of aspect if we need it. West Ham 1-0 against Luton if you care. So yeah, hopefully Ryan Alsop does contribute positively, where Matt Ingram sort of doesn't. So yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for a transfer to come through now. We've been live for about half an hour. No transfers to come through. We've got apparently 4 to come. Don't be like how it was last year, where it was like, it was Jarrod Bowen scored for West Ham, so we actually like that. We like that. Don't be like how it was last year, where I think we signed 4 on deadline day, but they were all like in the space of like an hour or 2 of each other. And I was literally came into here, recorded the video about the transfer, ran downstairs, Sky Sports on. Oh, another transfer in. Run back upstairs. It was like not Harry Vaughan, Harvey Vale and all them sort of transfers. Yeah. I'm saying until you end the live. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Yeah. Hopefully, you can sort of see in possibly all four additions to Hull City with me. We do have 6 signings so far. 4 more to come today. Would make it 10. 10 being the magic number, possibly. And obviously, we'll see some players depart. I think that's sort of a guarantee at this point. As I heard, Benjamin Tete was on a plane to France. Whether that was 100% true, I'm not too sure. But we'll see. So yeah, looking ahead for tomorrow's game, I mean, I do look for some players to sort of contribute. So I mean, I'll pull up the injury notice, because I mean, I haven't even looked at the Hull City injury notice for tomorrow's game. So pull that up. Where is it? Here it is. Ooh, bright once again. Tufan a doubtful SC, I heard about that. Midfielder Ozan Tufan is a doubt for this weekend's game against Leicester City in the Championship. 28-year-old has started all 4 games of this season in the Championship in August, but could miss the trip to King Power Stadium due to an injury, I think. Tufan has an issue with his thigh, so we're just checking that over, which would be a big blow. I'm going to make my decision on his availability today, being Friday, when we get all the reports back. Not a great one, but that's why I'm trying to build a square. But that's why I'm trying to build a squad here. So that possibly is why we're trying to bring in another midfielder today. So yeah, could be a possible. Negative side that. Rosina confirms that Louis Coyle and Jason Lakilo will both be involved. Ooh. I don't know whether that means starting lineup, because I personally wouldn't put Jason Lakilo in the starting lineup. But in Rosina we trust. It's a square. I meant squad. You see what I mean? I can't even read. I can't even spell. I can't do anything. Is one else West Ham? Yes, Jared Bowen grabbing the goal. Get in. Carl's taken off in the 1-1 draw to Bristol City, while Kilo missed out on the match day squad entirely. Squad, not square. They're both fine, said Rosinia. They'll both be involved on Saturday. So, we'll see. One player that's yet to feature this season is Greg Doherty, after the midfielder picked up a serious injury during pre-season trip to Turkey. Yeah, because he was, I believe he was announced as an 8-weeker out for injury. So, Rosina says the 26-year-old is making good progress. He's doing really well, added Rosina. He's a fantastic professional who is working really hard. Not hard. See, I'm at it all over the place now. I think it's 2 or 2.5 weeks away from being back in training. This could possibly be another month until we see him sort of making an impact on the pitch for Hull City. He worked hard, so to come over what he has is a huge blow for him in pre-season. Dukan Cynic has got a bit of an update. Dodo's training. That's good. I'd be interested to see what he could provide for us this season. We played a practice match on Tuesday, and he came through really well. It's been his first few weeks back training fully, and he looks really well. The rehabilitation team have done a really good job getting him to a level where he can sustain the intensity that we work at. It's taken him long term to get out there, but it's worked really hard in the gym. And hopefully he'll be back in a few weeks. So, I mean, that is all good. Bit of a blow on Tufan wise, but other than that, some good points coming out from Rosinia there. I'm sure that about Doherty now. I think alone would do him nicely getting back in the game to a League One side. I don't think that Doherty could go out on loan just because of his injury. He wouldn't pass a medical. And I'm not sure if you do need to take a medical for a loan. I don't think so. So maybe. I just don't think he would go out on loan though. Because we kind of want him to be with us until once he comes back from his injury. We kind of want him to be with us. Because on his day, he can make a big impact to the squad. Same with Dodo. Dodo I could possibly see going out on loan, but then we could have that sort of thing of last season where he went out on loan to Turkey. And then there was sort of like loads of ifs and buts getting flown about up in the air. Whether he could be returning to Hull City or making a permanent transfer out, and then, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know about Dodo. How long are you on for? I'll be on till 11 PM. Or probably just a bit after. Till the deadline day shuts down. So, yeah. I mean, we'll go over the departures from today. Ryan Longman gone out on a loan to Millwall. Seems to be part of the sort of this loan coming. And then Brandon Fleming joining Shrewsbury on a season-long loan. So, yeah, to do with sort of these like loans, what I see it as is that Rosini's doing it because he wants these players to sort of stay around in a grasp where he can use them if he needs to, but he doesn't see him in his plan at the current time. But in the future, who knows? I mean, you look at Brandon Fleming; he's quite he shone in his sort of first late season or two, especially that time under Grant McCann, and Shotta came in and sort of sidelined him, which is a bit unfortunate. So I would like to see him to do his best and sort of become a starting Hull left back, but at the moment that doesn't seem to be the case, especially with who he's got to contend with, Ruben Vinagre and soon to be James Furlong at left back. I don't think he's got a chance. Similar with Ryan Longman, we know he can score bangers, but it's just that thing. I'll try to stay. Lovely. I'd love it if you could stay. But no worries if you can't. What about Dimitri? Obviously, I'm not sure if he's still without a club, because he we didn't sign him following his loan with us, and then Fenerbahce didn't give him a new contract, so he is now without a club, or he could have signed for someone. Dimitrios Pelkas. Oh, yeah, I signed for someone. Who's this? Rams Besiktas. It's another team in Turkey. So wish him all the best. Yeah. Wish Pelkas all the best. Yeah, I haven't been sort of up to date with him since he left us, and we sort of knew that we wasn't gonna keep him. So, yeah, a lot of sort of transfer goings on. A surprising amount of departures, I think, this season. But it was needed. It was needed. Just because of the way that the club is going, I think that the coming ins needs to be equated with the goings outs, as it always does. It does mean that we have to say goodbye to some players that, as fans, we probably don't want to say goodbye to, but as a club, you kind of need to. I mean, I look at Tete. I didn't want to say goodbye to Tete. I thought that he could have had a really good season on his hands, but grabbing a fee for him when we brought him in on a free transfer, that's good. And then also who knows what his season could have been. That was one of the real gambling cards. He could have had a really injury-prone season again. He could have not produced anything on the pitch. So yeah, that was one of them gambling chips that we seem to be in a better place without, sadly. Any big signings from any other championship clubs? We can have a look at deadline day. Championship transfers. Lyndon Goch has joined Stoke City on a permanent. Kiefer Moore is set to join Millwall. Sunderland have signed someone that I've not heard of, and I'm not going to try and pronounce their name because I know I'll butcher it. That is the worst. That is the worst promotional photo I've ever seen. Just look at that. You can tell it's been photoshopped and all. That is awful. Why is his hand like... Oh, it's... Oh, no. No, no, no. That's quite bad. That's quite bad of a Photoshop job. His face is in like 3 pixels. And then obviously because the kit is like quite high quality photograph. And then his hand's massive. Is he a goalkeeper? Let me have a look. Who is he called? He might be a goalkeeper. If he is, I'm explaining the massive hands. But oh my lord. Osmajic. No, he's a striker. He's a striker. That is hilarious. Oh, that goes up there with some of the best sort of transfer announcements I've ever seen. Oh, I don't want to comment. I want to see the comments. Wait, are we actually going up? Nah, my friend. No, my friend. Is anyone commenting on it? This is the weirdest tweet and Twitter thread I've ever seen. And you got the train Donny and Oasis. Oh, they've literally just stolen the photo from somewhere else. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. They've stolen the photo from Facebook and photoshopped his Facebook like profile picture onto their kit. Preston North End are a washed club. That is hilarious. And it's brilliant as well because all the fans are giving it large. Why does that look so photoshopped? There we are. Someone's finally commented on it. Oh, that's brilliant, that. Oh. Georgie Gent has joined Scottish Premiership side Motherwell. Yeah, lovely. Oh. We've bolstered. We've bolstered our defence with the loan signing of Stoke City's Lewis Macari. What does bolstered mean? Has Notts County just found a thesaurus or something? Provided with padded support. So they've supported their defence with the signing of a loan deal from Stoke. These clubs, man. These clubs are just... Wow. Ollie Thomas has joined Newport. Lovely. These clubs, man. Oof. Middlesbrough made 12 signings so far. Oh, sorry. Oof. Oh. These clubs, man. Trying to see if there's sort of any big ones. Bournemouth have reached a verbal agreement to sign Sinistera. That could be big for us. Sinistera is a decent player. Oh, it's a loan move. That's alright. We'll be in the Prem next season. Leeds won't. Borough really up in the game. Seems to be. They need to. They're currently on 1 point in the relegation zone. So they do need to up their game. Oh. Also, Somerville could be leaving Leeds. This is big as well. Leeds could be losing a few players. Tyler... Yeah, I've heard about this one. Tyler Morton. Could be set... Well, he's most likely set to join us. What's this? German striker. Telalovic? That's definitely not how you pronounce his name. Oh, the free... Look at that. Look who's that. Is that Brandon Fleming? I think so. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's alright. Ian Longman. Ian Longman, that has. Morton will be like a honeymoon, I imagine. That was good. That would be good. We are lacking sort of that midfield powerhouse that we had in Honeyman. Yeah, that is it. If he is like a Honeyman, that would be a really good signing. That would be a really good signing for us. I'm starting to get stressed. The same here. We've got 2 hours till the deadline. 2 hours till the deadline. Apparently 4 more transfers still to come. So, I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? A little bit worried. Surrey Morton 2 fan. That could be a good midfield 3. Only problem is, I don't know where you fit in Slater. Because, yeah. No, that's a tough one. Whether Slater becomes then a rotational player within that, or Rosiniak goes with a new formation, which allows sort of an extra man in the midfield. I don't know, because we sort of need the width with the style we play. So I don't know. Hopefully one starts off at 9. Hopefully, I mean we've got 2 minutes till 9 o'clock, so hopefully we do see a signing coming bang on at 9 o'clock. I bet they'll sign them and not announce them until tomorrow. And the hype at the moment is currently sort of building. This is the ideal time to announce them. So yeah, I mean, Philogene is at Cottingham. He has to be announced. So yeah. Oh yeah, completely forgot about Slater. Slater needs to play. Yeah, Slater needs to play. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how sort of we line up following this summer window. Let's go for like a 4-4-2. Yeah, I don't know, because the width, I think, and especially in the attacks down the sides, we do need that width. Yeah, you've got Twine. With the style of play we've got, you do need the width. So whether you sort of adapt sort of into a total football style of play with Morton and Slater sort of being a fluidness, don't really know. It will be difficult for Liam to pick, and I think that's what he wants to make it. From what he said, he wants to build a team, like a squad, not just a starting 11, and then have the bench full of players that will be no use. You want to have replacements on the bench that can come on the pitch and make just as good of an impact as the players that start. Could probably convert Regan fully. Yeah, I mean, I'm open for Regan Slater to sort of become a winger. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think a winging version of Regan Slater could possibly be a good thing. I'm not too sure on that front. We'll have to wait and see, really. But I think Regan Slater sort of last season, he found a good role though in that sort of CDM role, and then with Seri allowing him to push on as sort of like an attacking threat as well. That sort of benefited him. So I don't know. But obviously with Morton getting brought in on a loan from Liverpool, if that does get sort of done, it will be one where he's got to play so many minutes as part of the deal. So yeah, I mean, 1 minute past 9. Still no transfers in today. Only the 2 departures being Longman and Fleming out, both out on loans. If we're going to sign a player, they need to arrive within the next few minutes so they can do medicals, photos, announcements, and papers. Yeah, I mean, there is obviously the 11 PM cut-off. That's when the papers need to be in. Players can still be announced afterwards, as happens all the time. So it's not really an if, buts, and maybes. They need to be done before 11, like well in advance of 11. Just make sure that the papers are in by 11, and we're fine. I mean, you look at Enzo Fernandez last season. Was it? It was somebody last season at Chelsea. No, it was in January. Enzo Fernandez in January. You look at that, and that was announced like afterwards. I mean, Enzo Fernandez wasn't even at Chelsea. I think he was still. I don't know where he was. It wasn't in England. I know that for certain, because it wasn't for a few days until they got like a promotional photo with him in the kit. So. Yeah, it's not a definite that the players must be sort of at the club. Especially some of the loans, because I'm not sure if loan players have to do a medical for the clubs. Yeah. So, it'd just be nice to get a player coming through within the next few minutes, just so we have a little bit of hype to go on for the next few hours. Yeah. Gray trending. Is Damari Gray moving? No. I don't know what that means. Philogene is still trending in sports. See what the latest is on that. Latest is about the £5 million transfer. My man on the right with a questionable fit choice, but right on if he helped Philogene get here. Yeah, I mean it is a look sort of like the greyed out, like the faded ripped jeans with a waistcoat and a shirt. Yeah. So I mean Philogene is in a night tracksuit. Oof. How many times has Baz reported Philogene announcement is imminent? Too many times. Too many times. Basically, it says on Google if the player's received an injury in a certain period of time, they have to do a medical. Right. Ah. I did not know that. So, possibly it could be a case where some of the lone ones do have to do a medical. I'm not well versed on their injury history. And obviously, hopefully they don't do a Hakim Ziyech where he fails his medical 3 times for Galatasaray. Oh. Yeah, I mean, Baz Cooper has reported the Philogene announcement imminent, but apparently it has been getting pushed back by Aston Villa because they want to make sure that the buyback clause is sort of like 100% benefiting them. Can we get some stats on the players that we're bringing in, if that's okay? Yeah. Lovely idea. Right, we'll start us off with Jaden Philogene. Stats. There we are. Right. Hop onto his transfer market page. Here we are, Jaden Philogene. Okay, so this season, he's played 1 match for Aston Villa in the Prem. He hasn't played any of their Europa Conference League qualifiers. I believe that was due to him coming to us, but he did play the opening game against Newcastle. Played for 3 minutes. I mean, they lost 5-1 that game. So yeah. We look at some stats by clubs. So he went out on loan at Cardiff last season. Grabbing 5 goals, 1 assist in 39 appearances. It's not too bad. Not too good. I mean, it was a struggling Cardiff City side, that as well. So you have to remember that. At the academy levels, though, for Aston Villa, he's really shined. 27 appearances for under 21s, 13 goals, 4 assists. And then at the under 18s, 15 appearances, 9 goals, 1 assist. Loaned out at Stoke City, 11 appearances, 1 goal, no assists. And then for Aston Villa, 6 games, no goals, 1 assist. I'm a bit annoyed that we're selling Oscar without a replacement ready to come in straight away. I think that we have the replacements already. You got to think, we've got Liam Delap, we've got Tufan, who we know can do a job as a frontman if needed. Any of sort of the wingers can sort of fill in centre, some of them. So yeah, I think we will be all right. Possibly. Bit of an assist merchant. He's got a few assists at the on 21s, but yeah, in Championship level he's played 48 games, 5 goals, 1 assist. So yeah. I mean, he's played for England under 20s and under 19s as well. 4 games, no goals, but under 19s, 1 game, and he got a hat-trick. Got a hat-trick in the under-19s. What's the target for subscribers by the end of the year? Oh, I don't know. I don't really sort of look at subscribers and stuff. I'm just here bringing the Hull City news to everyone, sharing the positive word of Hull City. Bradford have signed someone from West Brom. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name because I will definitely butcher it. But Bradford are doing business. Where's Hull City's? Thoughts on Morton? Liverpool rated him highly, but Blackburn fans are 50-50 on him. I mean, I saw him. Did he play some games for I think he did play for some games for Liverpool because I think I saw him play. His transfer market is 7 mil. Oh, I need to click on him. Forgot to click on him. I was like, why is there nothing loading here? Yeah. He's won an FA Cup and a Carabao Cup. I think I have seen him play sort of for Liverpool in the Cup, I believe. And from what I've seen, he does seem to be quite a good player. I mean, Championship for Blackburn. Was a season-long loan, 40 appearances, no goals, 2 assists. Yeah. But he has got that. He's young. I think he's 20. And look at his career so far. A 20-year-old who has made 40 appearances in the Championship, made 7 in the FA Cup, FA Youth Cup, 6 in the UEFA Youth League, has made 6 in the FA Cup, 2 in the EFL Cup, 2 in the EFL Trophy. He's also won the FA Cup and EFL Cup. He's also made 2 appearances in the Champions League and in the Premier League. So, I don't know. Wonder if he's a bit of a hit or miss. Yeah, I don't know. It could be a case of where the Blackburn wasn't the club for him, and their sort of the play style they had at that time wasn't sort of his sort of type, and whether his type is sort of this possession ball that we have going under Rosinia. Blackburn fans say he would have one great game and then 5 bad ones. So it could be possibly a hit and miss one. And if so, I don't know if you really want him then. If he's a hit and miss, because his one great game would be outshined by the 5 bad ones, as the Blackburn fans sort of are 50-50 on him. So, who knows? Who else are we signing? James Furlong. He's not going to be a starter. Well, if that is the case, then we still have got Regan Slater, and he could be a player off the bench. And whether he is a sort of impact at the moment off the bench, that could be a positive one, sort of, especially for midfield. And then he could possibly come on as a defensive midfielder swap, maybe even for Seri. As I presume this could possibly be Seri's last season at Hull. So we could possibly see him doing that. Who knows? James Furlong. So he's played at every youth level apart from the under-19s for Ireland. That's good. As a left back as well, it's a bit harder to look at stats. Went out on loan for the second half last season at Motherwell. So he is, I mean, he's just come out of playing for Motherwell in the Scottish Premiership. So he is a little bit experienced. In Premier League 2 is where he's got most of his minutes. 51 appearances, 1 goal from left back, 5 assists. So yeah, I think James Furlong will possibly be one where it could be a bit of a rotational player between him and Ruben Vinagre at left back. And obviously, if we do keep Greaves, we do have that option there at left back as well. 70th minute type of player or hour mark. Was that for Tyler Morton? Yeah, I could see that. I could see that sort of like that defensive push at the end of the game. Style of player. Yeah, good to see out games. Yeah. Ideas who the mystery player could be? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. My bets is a player from a big club, because there was apparently we're waiting to see everything fall into place for the club that he's coming from for the replacement of him. So I can only presume that it's a big club, but not too sure. With it getting pushed down to the wire, I presume it is a club in England as well. So a big Premier League club, possibly. Or maybe another Championship club. João Felix to Barcelona is a done deal. Well, we've missed out on João Felix now. Look at that. Would you look at that? We didn't sign João Felix. So yeah. Let me hop back to the Twitter. No new news. I'm searching holes to see what people are saying. Ooh, someone's having a little go at Liam Rosini there for getting rid of Fleming on a loan. I love this. A lot of the tweets for Hull City at the moment, well, since the takeover, we're all in Turkish, so I don't quite know what they're saying. It just might be my calling to learn Turkish. Personally, I don't think we'll have enough time for the mysterious player. Yeah, I think we're possibly pushing it now. I think we're pushing the time. We've got 1 hour 45 to get 3 through that we know about, and then this mysterious player. Unless the mysterious player is announced within like the next sort of 45 minutes, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I would love to know who it is, even if still. But yeah. Don't think it will happen. Oh, more news about Oscar Estupinan here. And is there any way that I can translate the tweet? Here we are. After Benjamin Tete, the Mets will also recruit Oscar Estupinan in Hull City. Download. The author of 13 goals in the championship last season. I like that. So we still do have some of the departures as well to focus on. Yes. Yeah, it seems to be quite a bit of news coming out from Mets at the moment. Agreement closed between Hull City and Mets for the Colombian Oscar Estupinan to be a new player for the French club. He'll be arriving on a loan with a €2 million with a purchase option of €4 million. The striker is presenting medical examinations to go from England's second division to the French first division. Interesting. And under 2 hours to go, and we're expecting a frantic 120 minutes at Hull City, both incoming and outgoing expected. But there's still nothing. Give it another half hour till Baz pops up telling us Philogene will be announced soon. Let's see what Baz is saying. Let's see what Baz is saying. What's he saying? Jaden Philogene's move from Aston Villa to Hull City has been given the green light, and we're expecting the announcement imminently. For those of a nervous disposition, you could relax. Yeah. Relax. Of course. Hull City pushing very hard for Keenan Davis, but the lure of Syria and Udinese was too strong. Keenan Davis gone to Udinese. That was another one of the transfer targets that we lost out on. Keenan Davis. Has he gone? Yeah, permanent transfer to Udinese. So that was another one of the ones we was meant to be getting. So we now, well, as of 4 hours ago, we knew that we wasn't getting that one. So yeah, I don't know why he chose Italy over us, but can't blame him. Do you think that Philogene could depend on Oscar? I don't think so. I think Philogene was on the cards no matter what happens with Oscar. Rosinia seems positive about Philogene. The way that he spoke about him in press conferences and stuff. He seems that he wants Philogene in no matter what. And it's Villa that are holding up the bargains. So, if we don't get it through, I presume it'll be down to Villa. Which would be unfortunate, but we can then try again in January, can't we? And probably put a bit more assets into it. But if we don't get Philogene, I think we need to keep Oscar. Because then we're really relying on Liam Delap. And we know how the end of last season went, where we didn't have a striker. We know how it went, and I don't want it to happen again. So I left my Hull City friend. No worries. You do not have to stay. We love you too, but you don't need to. Let's be honest, since Rosinia came in, Oscar has struggled to find his form under that he had under Shotta. Yeah, I don't think Oscar suits Rosinia's style of play. It's obvious. He is that sort of tap-in merchant. He's a good striker. He's a good goal scorer. He just doesn't fit the style that we've got, where you need the striker to have the sort of like Liam Delap. Liam Delap, he's a good striker. But he also contributes to the squad more than just a striker. He gets around in the midfield. He applies the pressure. Yeah. And hopefully Jaden Philogene can sort of do similar. But yeah, obviously Jaden Philogene is sort of used to that running style as he is a right winger. So whether Rosina sort of converts him into a striker or keeps him at that right hand side, but I think that he needs to come in sort of central for his impact to be worth it. Because obviously we've got I think we've got our wingers sorted for this season. You've got Jason Looking, you've got Scott Twine, you've got Harry Vaughan, you've got Adama Traore, you've got Dukan Cynic when he comes back from injury. I think you don't like me because I'm a Bradford fan. I don't like you because you're not. Yeah. I don't know what I was trying to say. I don't dislike you, but I don't love you because you're a Bradford fan. If that makes sense. And this is just over last season's Carabao Cup. I mean, other than that, I don't really care. Yeah. So yeah, I think we've got enough wingers and out wide players. I think Harry going out on loan would be nice. I do as well, but I think it's a bit... I heard the rumours a couple of days ago, but I think it's a bit too late without anything sort of concrete coming out of any other clubs. And I think Vaughan could provide something for us this season, quite heavily on the pitch. Let's hope Philogene isn't another Malcolm Iwobi. I hope not. I'm not going back to those times. Oh, Malcolm Iwobi. That was just. What is he doing now? What is it? Is he still at Villa? I think it was Villa he came from. Malcolm Iwobi. He's playing at Palace still in the under-21s. So hopefully he doesn't regret his attitude he had at Hull. Yeah, he's in Palace's under-21s. But yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of him at Hull. Rosina picked him up so much. Yeah, I think that he did well at Derby when Rosini was sort of with him at Derby. But then sort of going to Palace and then sort of being in the Premier League. I think he got 5 appearances in the Prem as well. That sort of blew his head up. He's still quite young, like 19, 20. And I think he sort of went, I'm too good for the Championship. I shouldn't be here. Sort of aspect. And then just wasn't it. So I met him a few times sort of before the games outside of West Stand. And he'd take a photo, but you could see in his face that he just didn't want to be there. I mean, I'll pull up some of the photos that I got with him. I mean, look at that face. That is a face of a man who does not want to be at a Championship side. So, hope we sign someone so I can see the limbs on Twitter. And in this live, same here, same. I just hope. Please. Please. Sign someone. Go on. You know the thing of where the thing's got a stick and it's prodding. And it's prodding Hull City. Do something. Do something. Ugh. So yeah. I mean, we've kind of got all of our cards laid on the table, just waiting for them to get called in, haven't we? I don't know if we've had sort of a transfer window deadline like this. I mean, sort of look at last year's summer one. We had sort of we had the 2 players coming in from Chelsea, didn't we? If we sign 2 players within the next 30 minutes, I expect to dance. Okay, if we sign 2 players before 10 o'clock, I'll do a little dance. There we are. I've called it. I've called it. That means Hull City are going to announce 2 players in like the next 2 minutes. Oh, a bit of loany news coming in live here. Harry Wood, one of the academy lads who is out on Shelbourne, just grabbed an assist in the 80th minute. That game's 1-1 with Shelbourne and St Patrick's Athletic. What time are you giving it to Panic if we've not announced anyone? I'll give it till 10. If we've not announced anyone by 10, I am going to be in all stages of panic. Hopefully, we've not signed 2 by then, so I don't have to do a dance. But 1 by 10, I'll be happy. 2 by 10, I'll be ecstatic, but ecstatically doing a dance for Jacob Ramage. Oh, yay. I'll get Keenan Davis off since he didn't sign for us. Naughty boy. Is Baz saying anything now? Are we getting a is it imminent still? I knew it. As soon as my Chinese arrived, things would start to happen. Nothing's happening, Baz. Nothing's happening. You can eat your Chinese. This is Chinese. There you are. That's Baz's Chinese. And he's got Sky Sports on up here. He's got his can of Dr. Pepper and his Chinese. I think he might be still at his office in wherever Hull Daily Mail's office is. Yeah, I expect it to be a good one. It will be a good one. I'll treat you with a good dance. Oh. Yeah. It's strange. Baz has been quiet for over an hour. I don't like that. I don't like it. Hull Live Sport. Is Hull Live Sport put anything out? Nope, just Hull FC. Homicide Sport. Oh no, because the KR game's on. So we won't get anything out of that. Let's just check. What's this page? Nope, nothing. Oh. Oh. Bev Road, I think. Oh, where the Hull Daily Mail office is. Oh, it could be. Oh, yes it is. I think I know what you mean. Near the Travel Lodge. Baz has a bit of a mare this window, reporting about imminent announcements. I think it's been all at stage of a week. Yeah. I mean, Philogene has been one of the ones been on for about 2 or 3 weeks, I think. So, yeah. I'm starting to get nervous. Join the club. Join the club. Oh, I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky, you know what I mean? A little bit worried. Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Oh. Yeah, there's literally no news coming in. So how long ago was that photo of Philogene at Cottingham? So it's over an hour ago. Over an hour ago he was at Cottingham. How long does it take for him to drive to the MKM Stadium, get his piece of paper signed, and a photograph? Or even if the paper's already signed, it's just a photograph. He's got it there. Just use that photograph of him there with his 3 mates, and just use that to announce the transfer. I'll be happy with that. Come on now. Come now, Hull City. 20-30 minutes, I'd imagine. Yeah. 12 mins. I mean, we're on 25 minutes until 10. 2 announcements in 25 minutes? I don't know. I might escape the dance. Oh. Oh no. Oh. I am getting a bit shaky. A little bit shaky. It is going to be one of them nights, I think. How long ago did Baz say it was imminent? Which time? Was it you on about the most recent time they said it was imminent? I think just over an hour ago. Yeah. Says it's 7:38. I mean that's 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. It's all moving very quickly now. Nothing seems to be happening. What's going on? Exactly. Finally. I don't say finally for this was 2 hours ago. The City and everyone to give us an early night and deadline day. Certainly not. Certainly not. Let's look line about the 4th signing. Oh. Oh, this is it's a rough night, isn't it? It's a rough night. Hopefully it won't be. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Oh. Come on, City, just do something. You know you want to announce. You know you want to announce Philogene. You know you want to. Just. All right, I'm gonna give Hull City a count of 3. A 3, 2, 1 to announce Philogene. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Philogene. And let me refresh the page. No. That didn't work. Oh, don't tell me they'll also put out the teaser thing as well that they've been doing, where they put out like look at the Ryan Alsop one, where it's his gloves. Don't tell me they've got to do that as well. What is it? Yeah, where they did that. Don't tell me they'll be doing that. Controller? I don't know what you mean by controller. We'll love to know. Ah! I did not know that you can control R. I just re-clicked on the Hull City page. Well, thank you very much for that. Would love to know why they aren't actually announcing anything. Same here. Whether it will be a sort of a bulk sort of chuck out of the 3 signings at once. Who knows? Harry Wood grabs an assist. I think that was his 2nd assist, isn't it, for Shelbourne this evening? Yes, it is. And it looks like Shelbourne have gone on to win 2-1. I mean, they're in the 90th minute. There's ooh. Get the glare off it. So Harry Wood grabs 2 assists. Also plays a full 90. Will Jarvis also started and played the full 90. Hasn't done anything, but Harry Wood has. 2 of the academy lads doing well. Hopefully Hull City can do something. Control R again. Nope. Ah! It's squeaky bum time. At squeaky bum time. I don't know what there is left for Hull City at this point. I don't usually get nervous, but I'm sounding a bit shaky now. I mean, I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, I think everyone's getting nervous now. An hour 20. 1 hour 20 to announce the signings. Oh. What are you doing to me, Hull City? What are you doing? I'm just a poor little man. You've got to announce the signings, please. Please, Hull City. Right. Now it's been said, let's see what Hull City is saying. And then we might hop over to see what other transfers in the are happening. 15 minutes until it's time to get nervous. Yeah, it is. I mean, in terms of waiting for formal / official announcements, I think we all know by now, and not a knock on Baz because he's got it right on top of it, that until it's announced, it's never truly done. That's true. That's true, Mike White. Oh, 2-0 West Ham. Is it a Jeroboam hat-trick? Not hat-trick, brace. No, it's Kurt Zuma. Ooh. But it's 2-0 West Ham. In the first ever Premier League game at Kenilworth Road as well. This is generally winding me up now. I don't like this game you're playing. Why are people having to go to Jamie Carragher? Jimmy Carragher and Jared Bowen in Sky Sports comms. Taken from the lower leagues. He signed from Hull City in the Championship, having been in City's Premier League squad before that. Okay. He started at Hereford's conference team. Yeah. Apparently Jamie Carragher's been slandering Hull City. Now it's new. We've gone from Rosinio wanting his business done before pre-season to this. Yeah. I think Rosinio sort of saw his squad and wanted more. Because a lot of these deals I couldn't have seen Rosinio sort of doing earlier on the window. Because he also said that he didn't want to bring in too many players, and if things are going as reported, it could be a 10 signing, possibly a 9 signing window, which he said that he didn't want to bring in that many. So, who knows? I think Rosinio got a bit shaky. Reports coming in that Hull City were in fact cooking, but have proceeded to burn the food. More to come at 10 PM. Oh, that's come from that thing that said that Hull City were cooking because we got Philogene. Yeah, we got Philogene. Not yet. What's about surprise signing? No one knows. Nothing new to update currently other than the waiting confirmation of Philogene permanent and Morton loan, in addition to attempts to complete Furlong move from Brighton. So it looks like we could see just the 2 of Philogene and Morton, because we are pushing time, and Furlong being a one that could possibly fall through before the deadline. Waiting for the Owl Mail to bring in the contracts. Lovely. Goat. Hull City, Italy. Hull City have an Italian page. Alright, I think it's just a fan run thing. This is the official page in Italy. Shed for Brizio Romano, what's this? We go. Are you saying here we go about? Is it Philogene? Yeah, I mean, what's about Philogene? Yeah, here we go about Philogene on the 21st of August. 14 minutes to go until 13 now, till squeaky bum time. Stay until 12. I'll stay until 12, unless we get reports that it's all been wrapped up. Also, you wanted to trim the squad, but I think we're still bloated. Yeah. Unless there is sort of a lot of late exits, we have still got the bulk of the squad from last season. Do you think we'll get any in? Hopefully. I mean, Philogene, it seems to be guaranteed, but just waiting for the official. Should get a Discord server. I'll have a look into it. I'll have a look into grabbing a Discord server. I'm not too well versed in that world, so I'll have my research into it. Right. Even if we do just sign Philogene, I'd be happy with that squad. I'll be happy with just Philogene getting brought in. So I think if the squad do prove themselves, we've got a good squad so far. Could do with a midfielder. I get what we're saying from that. Just because if we do get someone out with a long-term injury, which we had last season, we do not want to be relying on sort of players and stuff from the academy. Everyone will be announced at 10:55. I expect it to be. I expect it to be one at 10:55, one at 10:56, one at 10:57, one at 10:58. Oh, don't let it be that. 11 minutes till squeaky bum time. And no announcements yet. Please, please. Please, Hull City. Please. I've got 10 minutes until squeaky bum time. 10 minutes till squeaky bum time. Oh, my lordy. I don't think I've said squeaky bum time so much. Is Baz Cooper saying anything? How imminent are we? We're not imminent? Nah, it's alright. Harry Wood grabs the player of the match for Shelbourne. And Luton grab a goal. 2-1. Interesting. We needed something from Baz Cooper. Yeah, we do need something from Baz. Baz saying anything? Anything? No. Even if it means we'll just have Vinagre at left back since we let Fleming go. Yeah, because we still do have Greaves. Greaves is not departing us this late. An hour and 9 minutes. Greaves does not go in. So we do still have Greaves as that left back option, as we have been playing the season so far. Because Vinagre hasn't, other than the Norwich game, I don't think he started or played. Do the magic walk to the back of the room and come back. Right. Let me just load up Hull City's page first, so I come back and I'll refresh it. I'll do the magic walk. I'll touch the Hull City calendar. I'll then go and touch the signed Hull City photo, the photo of Dean Windass, and also the Turkish flag, just because it's Turkish flag. So I'll go and do. I'll do that. I'll do that now. Right. So we'll go over. It's Seri in the calendar for this month. We're touching Seri. Bring us some good luck. Whilst we're over here, we'll touch the FA Cup final tickets. We'll touch them. We'll then go over. We'll touch the signed photo of the 90 from the 90s of Hull City. We'll touch that. We'll touch Dean Windass in specific on the 2008 playoff win, and then we'll also go over here and we'll stroke the Turkish flag. We'll stroke the Turkish flag. Has that done anything? Ready? Control R. That did nothing. We'll leave it a few minutes for it to brew. We'll see if that works. Greaves is too crucial to our system. At the moment, yes. But I think we can make do without him. If that sort of sees us to be in a better situation financially. I can see us making do without Greaves. Vinagre doesn't fit in our system. It was an odd signing. Yes, but I think it will work. He just needs the time. Come on. Greaves was awful against Bristol. He wasn't the best, was he? I don't think many players had a good game, though, against Bristol. It was one of them ones where we had a really good start, and it sort of burned out after 35 minutes, 40 minutes. No, you need to kiss the Turkish flag. Kiss the Turkish flag, right? Kissing it. Right, kiss the Turkish flag. Right, and then we'll refresh. Sorry, probably got a big bang because of the mic banging the wall. Oh, kissing the Turkish flag didn't work either. There's no hope left. Kiss the badge. Kiss the badge. Does that work? Let's see. That didn't work either. Nothing works. We're not signing anyone. That's it. We're not signing anyone. We're making do with what we've got. I'll tell you what we're doing. We've terminated Ryan Longman's loan deal. He's playing every game at right wing. We're going to play Harry Vaughan goal. And I think we might shove... Yeah, we might shove Sean McLaughlin at striker. Just for the fun of it. Greaves is our Nathan Ake. Switches to a 3-back in possession and a switch to 4-back out of possession. Yeah, I can see that. What will make Vinagre plausible is him playing that Coyle role, putting Greaves where Maka plays, and put Christie in the Greaves role. I could see that working, but I don't want to sort of change up the format we've got at the moment because it seems to be doing good, considering the goals we have let in this season, but it's still doing quite good. Sad face indeed. Christie plays centre-back against Sunderland. Yes. I don't know. We'll see. I think I like Christie though as on the bench as that sort of change-up for right-back. And then obviously vice versa with Coyle. Vaughan goalkeeper is a good shout. It's a good shout considering he's about 5'4". Yeah. Refresh. No. 4 minutes until squeaky bum time. 4 minutes until there's an hour left and we've signed no one on deadline day. Oh, come on. The thing is, you just know that the Philogene deal will come through, but it's not been announced, so you don't. Oh. This is utter torture. Someone said, I think Baz Cooper's had a dodgy Chinese and he's too busy on the toilet to do anything with reporting. That could possibly be the case. And when we'll go and have a look at his Chinese. We'll have a further look at it. Has he got plain fried rice? He got plain fried rice. There might be something wrong with him. That chicken looks a bit dodgy. It looks a bit dodgy to me. I'm not sure. Anyone get the feeling that we're only signed Alsop because all of our previous targets went elsewhere? I think Alsop was our 4th, 5th option. Yeah, I see that as the case. But I'd still rather have him at the club to put a bit of competition on Matt Ingram. As they're both sort of similar level goalkeepers as well, I think it maybe will help each other push further. Hull City is absolutely bin fire at the moment. I won't go bin fire level far, but certainly not making the fans sort of good on any standards. More rice in the tub. There is more rice in the tub. He's not even had his full tub of plain fried rice. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. I mean, it has now got to the point where we're just evaluating a reporter's fried rice. Oh, still nothing out of Hull City. The hashtag on Twitter is going mental. What? Philogene? Or HCAFC? You have 1 hour. The last hour. And someone's put that crazy bus out of Harry Potter. Baz Cooper, please give us something, Baz, even if it's just a review of the saute. It is. He was right. It's going mental. Hull City, I'm falling asleep here. Announce something. I think Baz Cooper's had a dodgy. That's the dodgy Chinese. I like the dodgy Chinese. No rush at Hull City. There is a rush. We've got an hour and 1 minute left. There's a bit of a rush. Surely something happens at 10. Hopefully. I mean, we've got 1 minute. Chair incoming. I think he was on our targets earlier on in the window, but I think he's signed for someone. Ilias Chair. Admin hard, has it? Certainly. QPR rejected 10 million bid for Leicester for Chair. I thought he signed for someone because I know that we were... Oh! There's news! Oscar Estupinan has left! I never thought I'd be saying that in positive standing. Oscar Estupinan has joined Metz on a loan for the season. Finally, some news! All the best to Oscar Estupinan. Let's have a look into this article. Estupinan secures the loan move to Metz. Colombian forward Oscar Estupinan has moved to French League side Metz on a loan for the duration of the season. 26-year-old netted 13 goals in 37 outings during his debut season with City in the 2022-23 campaign, and featured in all 5 of our August fixtures, scoring in the Carabao Cup against Doncaster Rovers. Metz, promoted back to the top flight last season as runners-up, have taken 4 points from their opening 3 matches. They've also signed fellow former Tiger now, Benjamin Tesse, last month. We wish Oscar all the best in France. Well, there you go. That's the 10 o'clock announcement. That's it. That's transfer deadline day done. Nope. We've still got 59 more minutes. And we've departed 3 players today. Not signed anyone. Oscar's gone now, though. So, if we don't get Philogene, I'm scared. Because we don't have a backup striker. Please. This is posing more of a nerve-wracking situation now that we know that Oscar's gone. Obviously, he can be recalled if sort of needs be in an injury situation. But my God, it is squeaky bum time. 58 minutes. Oscar at 10. Philogene at 10:15. Morton at 10:30. Furlong at 10:45. Mystery player at bang on 11. I would take that announcement every 15 minutes. Surely this shows that someone is 100% through the door. It has to, surely. This surely means that Philogene is the next announcement. Because you just wouldn't announce your sort of lead striker from last season to go out on loan. Especially when you really only your striker for the current squad is a load in from Man City. Whereas if Metz do pick up this option to buy, we could enter next summer's window without a striker. Come on, Philogene, just come on. Of course, wishing Oscar all the best and hopefully sort of a good loan out to Metz. Hull City News not put anything out about Oscar. Thought they would have. Oh, there they are. All the best, Oscar. Vamos! I know I was saying vamos to a player leaving. Oh, my lordy. So, at least now when I refresh the page, it won't be just me looking at the September fixtures and looking at that awful badge there. I'll see Oscar Estupiñan's head. Facepalm. Yeah. Glenn Wheatley. Facepalm. No more Vamos. No, I mean, there's always Vamos. But we do not have Colombia's second best export, or best depending on your views. Oh. Yeah, the Colombian jokes are they're gone. They're gone now. Certainly for a season. Give us a cheeky dance for good luck. Oh, you get a sit down little sit down boogie. You get a little sit down boogie for good luck. This is for Jaden Philogene. And then I'll do a little one of these because we got that's to give Oscar some good luck in France. Davis has signed for Udinese, so we missed out on that one. That one was announced about 4 or 5 hours ago. Cold? Ooh, I don't think you're calling my dancing cold. So it's gotta be something else. Refresh. Nope. 5 minutes since Oscar was announced his departure. So yeah, possibly could be 10 minutes until we see another bit of business. At least Oscar can scran some frogs' legs and snails. Yeah, I mean I've just come back from France, so yeah, I've literally just missed Oscar. That's where there has been a lack of videos on the channel. Sort of from the past 2 weeks. I was on holiday in France. Oh, it is just guaranteed now that cause Oscar has left, that we do have to announce Philogene. Because I'll have my video out probably on Sunday about the full Hull City squad. If I pop over to Hull City's page, forwards. These are our forwards. Was it good? France was good. I went down to south of France, so lovely it was. Yeah. How's Zavier Tete's injury? I'm not sure is Tete injured. I know he's at Metz, but I'm not well up to date on his sort of his time there. Oh, he is. He's got a thigh injury and expected back mid-September. So they played 2 games for Metz. A 5-1 loss to Rennes. And then a 2-2 draw to Marseille. I've just joined What Have I Missed? Sir Nigel Farage, you've missed nothing because Hull City have not announced anything other than Oscar Estupinan departing. In a way, them announcing Oscar gives us a sense of security about more people. I think it gives us a sense of security about Jaden Philogene. But going forwards from that, I'm not too sure. 2 freebies going for about 8 mil isn't too bad business. Yeah. I see that. Thought Aliar was leaving. I believe he was meant to. But I don't think any of the sort of the clubs that were wanting him were putting in sort of deals that matched Hull City. That's why Oscar has gone to Metz. That probably is why Oscar's gone to Metz, because of Tete's injury. Yeah. A season-long loan probably suits them as well, just because they have got Tete on that permanent. So strikers-wise, Simonesh, I prefer him as a winger. Delap, loaned in, striker. Lakilo, he's a winger. Von Coville, he's a winger and also in the academy, so we'll struggle to get him sort of certain. And Connolly, yeah, he can play as a striker, but off the bench is where he's been doing his bits. So if Delap's injured, we're having to rely on Connolly to play the starting striker. And I don't know if I want to risk that. So come on, Jaden Philogene. Come on. Oh, lady. And you can look at the loaned out players here. Harvey Cartwright, Brandon Fleming, Ryan Woods, Callum Jones, Oscar Estupinan, Ryan Longman, and then Yuri Alicelli. Obviously, he's trying to still gain his international points. Coville is a baller. Coville is a good player. I just think he needs a bit more time in the academy, in the under-21s, to sort of get his minutes up, because obviously he got his injury quite early on in last season and hasn't played since this season started. But I hope Delap and Connolly don't both have injuries. That's what I'm saying. We had that moment at the end of last season. We had no strikers. I think we was playing Longman as striker. Like that's the point it got to when we had like no one. Was playing Longman at striker. Oscar's gone to Mets too. Yes, that one just broke 10 minutes ago now. As we see here. Oscar joining Mets. Let's see what Mets have said about it. Oh, they put a little video out. I'm not going to put the volume on because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. And I presume it's be French as well. Look at him. Met's also a Kappa company as well. I think so. Hey! There you are. Number 9. He got number 9 at Mets. That's impressive. Yeah, I think Mets are a Kappa team. So and that's all good. He's just gone from one Kappa kit to another Kappa kit. Was Coville's an ACL injury then? I think it was a an ACL. I think he did it like 6 games in at last season, which was unfortunate because he had quite a good start. I quite enjoyed him playing. Number 9, Vamos. Certainly, Vamos. Because he's still at Hull City play at the end of the day. So we'll be still checking in on him, see how he does. Modern season long loan confirmed. How confirmed is it? Hull City haven't reported it. Thank God we suckered someone into buying Oscar. It wasn't a buy, it's a 2 million loan with an option to buy of 4 million. Oh well, Baz has finally announced the Oscar deal. So that's what he's been doing whilst having his Chinese. How quick teams sign our players compared to us signing players? Yeah, I mean Oscar's. I think he was rumoured one day, flew out the next day, and then signed the next. Whereas Jaden Philogene has apparently been signing for Hull City for about five years. No, it's been about 2 or 3 weeks. Well, I've finished my drink now, so Hull City better announce someone. 2 minutes before 1/4 past, which is when I presume we could possibly get the next announcement. As the Oscar one was bang on 10. So, 1 more minute until 1:15, and I could possibly see us getting the announcement then. So I don't click on anything else until it's like 16 minutes past. We'll say that. As Philogene is possibly the next one in. So yes. 3 departures today. All out on loan as well. Oscar to Mets on loan. Brandon Fleming to Shrewsbury on loan. And then also Ryan Long went to Millwall on loan. Yes. And we're at 1:15 now. Oh, here we are. Zavier Simons has joined Fleetwood Town on a loan. That is not one we saw coming. Okay. So does that mean we do have Tyler Morton as well? That is interesting, that. Because he is our backup CDM. I mean, it's good for Zavier Simons because he doesn't need the experience and he's not going to get it beneath Seri. Zavier Simons, good deal, future Prem player. Yeah. How many is that now? 7. It's 4 departures today on loan. But that's got to mean that Tyler Morton is gonna be announced because we don't have a backup CDM. Is this Hull playing us? Are these our little teasers? So we've now got, oh, we don't have a backup striker. It's alright. We've got ourselves a cheeky Philogene. Oh, we don't have a backup CDM. It's alright. We've got ourselves a Tyler Morton. But Zavier Simons gone. Interesting. Very interesting. So does this mean we're getting one announcement every 15 minutes? We're losing a player every 15 minutes and just not signing anyone. Oh. Oh, we do have Greg Doherty as well, don't we? But I mean, he is out injured at the moment, so I would thought that we did want a backup CDM at the moment. But Greg Doherty can fill in at CDM if needed. But he will be out probably for 2 months plus. So I don't know. I don't know what this means. What does it mean? What does it mean, Hull City? What does it mean? I mean, I'm getting a little bit more relaxed now that I know that there is some departure, so there's surely got to be some arrivals. I do like Greg Doherty. I think he is one of them players, though, that is hit and miss. Similar to Tyler Morton in that aspect from what we've learned. He's similar to Slater, yeah. I see that, but then I also don't see that. It's a bit of a tricky one. There was a time when Greg Doherty and Wigan Slater were a similar playstyle, but I think Slater sort of developed himself a bit further than that and sort of into a bit of a different style of player. So this will be last season we have Doherty. I can see that. I can see last season we have Doherty and last season we have Seri as well. Unless Doherty has sort of like a really good season, we make a viable bid for him to stay. But I do think it's last season of Seri. Because, how old's Seri now? Surrey's 32. He'll be turning 33 before the end of next season. He'll be looking to sort of retire, I presume. Slater's been collecting the ball off centre-back so far this season instead of Surrey. Yeah. But I think Slater's been trying to sort of fire up the team and sort of getting us into sort of progressing the ball through the midfield. It's been a tricky one. Coyle's last season? Could be. It's one of them ones where we'll have to look at the state of the club at the end of the season. Because if we're in the Prem, I don't see Coyle as a Prem player. But yeah. So he'll just be a bit too old. I hope he coaches at Hull because he can teach the likes of Simons very well. Yeah, but I think that if he's going to coach anywhere, he'd probably coach at Fulham. Just because he's got a bit more intertwined with their club. And I don't think he will become a coach. I don't know. He seems like one of them players where he'll go and retire at a club that he's played at before. Or possibly back in the Ivory Coast. Or in French. He could go back to Nice. Hugo's already been confirmed. Philogene. Yeah, I know. It's been confirmed about 3 weeks. I reckon Kyle will retire at Hull. I don't know why. I can see that. I can see Kyle retiring. Oh, how old's Kyle? I'm now just checking how old every Hull City player is. He's not too old. 27. He's still got another 5-6 years in him. Plus. You can see Surrey in the warm-ups teaching the likes of Slater. Yeah. I think we have got a good sort of structure at the, of the club because Rosini is such a young manager. It allows some of the players to some of the older players to help teach the younger players. Just realised we didn't read the Zavier Simons loan-out report. Zavier Simons has joined Sky Bet League 1 side Fleetwood Town on a loan for the 2023-24 campaign. The 20-year-old has joined the Tigers, originally on loan from Premier League side Chelsea. This was ahead of last season, before making a switch permanently in March of this year. Recently capped for England under-20s level, the Hammersmith-born midfielder has made 16 appearances for Hull City. Fleetwood, under the management of Celtic legend Scott Brown, are second from bottom in League One table, earning 1 point from their first 5 league games. Wish Zavier Simons the best of luck at Fleetwood. Interesting. Interesting that he's joined Fleetwood. Yeah. I don't know if that's maybe the perfect move for him, but if he gets game time, I mean that's all he really needs, isn't it? Is just game time. Alfred, ex-Fulham owner, has just kicked the bucket. Former Fulham owner and businessman Mohammed Al-Fayed has died aged 94. Well, my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends and everyone. That's some sad news. Thank you for letting me know, Sir Nigel Farage. Decent balance of experience and youth. I think we've got that down to a T this season. Things are moving at Hull City. The lights are well and truly still on. We'll see if there is any more incomings. 5 more minutes till past, so possibly when the next sort of thing comes in. Hull sign left back from Brighton. Hopefully we do get James Furlong. But if it is a 15-minute thing, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we will sign someone bang on 11. What is this about? The Fulham owner. Yeah. I think it's James Furlong, the left back one. Rest in peace. Rest in peace indeed. Not very convincing from Baz Cooper. I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it's got some weight in it. The lights are still on. Comment. Right, I'm here for the next 5 minutes. Let's see if we get one at past. Oh, May. Oh, it's been a ride, this, hasn't it? I think the next announcement has got to be an incoming one, though. So if you look at it, I mean, I'll pull up the Hull City. I'll pull up the Hull City team with the loans at the bottom. So loan outs, we've currently got 8 players loaned out, 7 not including Yuri Eliseli. Yeah, I don't know. We've got quite a lot of players loaned out. And if you look at it, a lot of players we would consider first teamers. Oscar, Zavier Simons I would, Ryan Longman, Ryan Woods, Brandon Fleming I would, Callum Jones I'd consider him a first teamer. Harvey Cartwright, he's done a stint in the first team, and Yuri Eliseli's not really, well, he's not played for Hull. I mean, that loan deal does end in January. But I presume that his international points won't be enough by then. I think the report was that it would be a couple of years worth of loan deals for him. Sally shouldn't really count. He doesn't really count as a loan out because he is just gaining them international points before he comes to us. And I hope that the weight is worth on Selly. Be very, very interested to see what he does. I know recently, because I've got him, I've got his like updates coming through for when he plays and stuff. He's been doing all right in the past few games. Let me pull up his stats. Yeah, he's played 3 matches this season so far, and grabbing 1 assist in the process. Yeah, last season he didn't get much game time. This season he's played 18 minutes, 1 assist. That's good going. I mean, the last game he played, came on for 4 minutes, grabbed 1 assist, so all bells and whistles there. When we're going to bring Selly to Hull, it possibly be a it'll possibly be another couple of years. I see it being a 2025 sort of process, just because he's got to gain them international points to get the visa to work in England. 2 minutes, hopefully. Yep, still got 2 minutes until our half-past call. Harry Vaughan loaned out to Blackpool, calling it. I can see him doing a good job at Blackpool if he does go out on loan, but I don't think that he needs to. How's Keane doing at Brentford? I know he's been coming on off the bench for Brentford this season. He played full 90 minutes in their win against Newport. He scored the winning penalty in the penalty shootout in the Carabao Cup. Played 10 minutes against Palace, 19 against Fulham in the Premier League so far this season. So he's played, 29 minutes? Liverpool's signed midfielder, so surely Morton is confirmed. I mean, I think Morton is probably confirmed at this point, especially with Zavier Simons' departure. 30 seconds. Let's get ready. Let's get ready for, hopefully, an incoming player. I'm ready on the reload feature as soon as the clock hits half past. Reload. The lights are still on. What does this mean, Hull City? What does this mean? The lights are still on. What does this mean? Don't you tease me. It's half past. I want my player announcement. It's half past. Give me the player announcement. Another reload. Please. Give me the player announcement. Who are the lights still on for? Is it Philogene? Is it Morton? Who are the lights on for? Is it going to be a double announcement at 1:45? Please don't be. Please. Please, I want my announcement now. Hull City, I want my announcement. Give me my announcement. I think the club's trolling us now. I think so. It has to be. This can't be serious. Oh. What little teasers? I know. Why are we getting a teaser on deadline day? There's 29 minutes until the window shuts. Why is there a teaser? I'm so excited. I'm excited, but I don't need to be. I know who's coming. It means someone's forgot to turn the lights out. Yeah, they're gonna have an awful electrical bill. Here we go with the the Rosini thing. You know, the electricity bill's gonna be awful if they still got the lights on. Certainly Glenn Wheatley. Well, Furlong from Brighton incoming. Hopefully. I think that'll be sort of like the third, sort of in the level of incomings. I think it's Philogene, Morton, and then Furlong as sort of like the order of likely to least likely. Why is Dan James trending? Dan James and falls through right last second. Dan James is not leaving Leeds. Well. Hey, the ex-Hull boy. He did come through our academy. Furlong from Brighton incoming. Morton has signed. Furlong has signed. Philogene has signed. I mean, hopefully we do see all these. No replies. Come on. Switch him off, save some pennies, and announce something. Oh. God, I'm knackered. Robert Corran coming. I mean, it could be at this point. Who's leaving next? Hopefully Adjun's paid the lucky bill. Come on, announce something. Good, because you've announced 0 of a potential of 4 signings. It's true. It's true. Let's get going. We've got a game tomorrow. I mean, yeah. There we go. It's got to be 4 signings. Yeah, come on. It's got to be a sort of bulk of signings. We just got to go. Yep, here's the players that you've been waiting for. What about the mysterious player? Are we just forgetting about it? I think that's probably not going to happen. Yeah, we ain't going to send a mysterious player. I think we've hit all of our targets. Anyone else's bonus? Yeah. Don't know who the mysterious player is. I don't, but it'll probably be announced even if we don't sign him, which we probably won't. I suppose the Baz Cooper will reveal the mysterious player once the window slams shut. Yeah, it seems that's the Baz Cooper way. Simons gone out on loan. Yes, he has, to Fleetwood on a season-long loan. If we don't get a mysterious player, do you want to know who it is? It could be, or would possibly got it. I'll want to know who it is, just to sort of ease off to know where we were sort of shooting for. What's Baz saying? I'm not sure mine are. Don't say that, Baz. Don't say that, Baz. He's pulling at my strings. I want to go to bloody bed. They need to hurry up. Same here. I mean, I don't want to go to bed. I'm quite wide awake, but I just want them to announce something. We do have 25 minutes until the window shuts. I presume that this will be because of the teaser at past. The announcements will be at 1:45. The mysterious player could further display our ambitions. Yeah. Especially since it was sort of like one that would have happened if things had fallen into place a bit quicker. Yeah, I'll be interested to see who the mysterious player is if we don't sign them, which likelihood is we probably won't. My oh my! Things have kicked up in the past half an hour, haven't they? Who would have known a few departures and a tweet about some lights staying on at Hull City's offices would ignite so much passion? Oh, May. Well, I think that's probably it for departures. Just because they wouldn't put the lights, that lights on tweet then. I think they're trying to get the departures out and then do the incomings. We'll have a look through the team sheet if there's any sort of like changes on here. See if they've leaked anything on here. Any reason why Greg Doherty's got an orange background? Oh yes, because he's in that last season's kit. Oh, he must have been still injured for the photo shoot. No new midfielders there. Forwards, nothing new. Yep, nothing new on the team page there. Did Raksaki go to Sunderland in the end? I'm not sure. We can have a look. Someone's put Raksaki banished the same shadow realm as Pierrick and Eboué have remained in. Shoot out, rushing in about. I'm not sure if it might be one still on the cards. Um. Don't think it has. I don't think it has happened. 7 minutes. 6 minutes now until hopefully something. Further Romana. Once he says here we go, then it's a done deal. Philogene done. Furlong done. Morton done. Fact. Told you about Simons. Did you say about Simons? Possibly. I don't know. There's been too much happen. There's been too much and also not enough happen. Geez, how far behind are you? Geez, how far behind are to you? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh! Tweet from Hull City. Hope you haven't been waiting for long. Furlong being the first announcement. Furlong is the first announcement. Sorry, there's a stream delay, mate. Yeah, I think there is a bit of a stream delay. Furlong. Hull City tweets out, hope you haven't been waiting for long. Winky face. Get rid of that winky face. Oh. I'm baffled. Furlong being the first announcement. That's interesting. We've got 20 minutes or 19 minutes till the window shuts. And Furlong's the first announcement. Okay. It'll probably be announced at 1:45, giving us a 5-minute sort of window to process that we're signing Furlong. I'll be interested to see if we do get a photo of him in the kit. Leave best to last. Start with the worst. Hopefully. What's it, about an hour? Haha. I'm sorry if I've missed something. I'm trying to keep up to date, but scanning across. I love deadline day. Don't we all? Don't we all? Hope not long, just all day. I'm not sure what that's in relation to. Have you not been waiting for long? Well, only all day. Oh, right. Now I understand what that means. Yes. No, I've just been waiting all transfer window, pretty much. But certainly for this one, I've been waiting for all day. I mean, I've been here since 8. Oh. Well, it does look like Furlong will be the first one. Way! Furlong, first one. Yeah. 2 minutes until that one probably is announced. Didn't we announce Darlow like 2 minutes before the January transfer window slam shut? I think so. Oh, it was certainly really close because I remember my announcement video being really crazy one for that one. Because I remember filming it and then running back downstairs to go and sort of catch the end of sort of deadline day. But I remember that was the last one of January. 1 minute until quarter to? If so, if we're doing this every 15 minutes sort of thing, to 11, that only gives us one more slot, being 11. Unless we start unless they're giving us it every 5 minutes now. A teaser at 5, and then a player at 5. What would that be? Teaser at 10 to, player at 5 to. I don't know. Did you hear any more news about the women's team getting... Okay. Glad I stopped myself there, Greg Davis. Surely it's now every 5. I think it'll be every 5 now. Imagine if we request an extension for Philogene. Imagine if. It's quarter to. Hey! James Furlong becomes the 7th signing of Hull City's transfer window. We are delighted to announce the signing of James Furlong on a 3-year deal with an undisclosed fee from Brighton, with a club option of a further year. Look forward to seeing you in action, James. Oh, we've signed someone. Get in. Get in. We've signed James Furlong, left back. Let's have a look what Hull City have to say. It's taken us all day, so the better have wrote loads and a lot of really interesting stuff. Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of left-back James Furlong from Premier League side Brighton Hove and Albion for an undisclosed fee. The 21-year-old has agreed a 3-year deal to move to the MKM Stadium with a club option of a further year. The fullback has gained first-team experience on loan at Scottish Premiership side Motherwell in the second half of last season, making 15 starts and 1 substitute appearance. We looked at this earlier. The Dublin-born Furlong made his only senior Seagulls outing in the Carabao Cup victory at Forest Green Rovers in August 2022 and featured 8 times for Albion's under-21s in the EFL Trophy. The Republic of Ireland under-21 international moved to East Sussex in July 2019 from League of Ireland outfit Shamrock Rovers, where he made his senior debut at the age of 16. So that seems to be very good. Head coach Liam Rosenia said, "I'm delighted. He's someone on our recruitment team we're excited about, and we moved really quickly to secure him." Did you? Did you move really quickly to secure him? Because the announcement took ages. He's someone with a lot of potential and went out on loan to Motherwell and did really well. We're looking to develop assets at our football club, and James has got real quality that I can't wait to work with. His fit is completely aligned with our style of play. I don't know what that means. And he'll improve playing our way. He's got a fantastic left foot and a great engine. Enjoys defending and is a natural quality in getting forward. We're starting to gain reputation as a club that wants to develop young players, improve them and give them a chance. James knows if he achieves the levels we believe that he can get to, he's got a really good chance of breaking into our first team. So it sounds like that James Furlong will be possibly signed into the under-21s as a starting one. Right, I've just completely ignored you all. Sorry. Yes, yay! Finally, we see a signing. Give us a dance. I'll give you a dance in a second. It's decent! So how long till we end up selling Fleming? I think Fleming could possibly be gone by next summer. Yeah. Heard from Motherwell fans, he's pretty quick, great in attack, and has a great cross. Those are the things that we need from our left back at the moment. Those are the things we need. So hopefully he does do well in sort of the under-21s, which will probably be where he starts off. And breaks into the first team. I mean, it's not been added to the team sheet yet. So who knows? Who knows? Right, what are we? We're 1 minute away from 10-2. Could that mean another bit of news, or certainly a teaser. So yeah, James Furlong, not in a Hull City shirt yet, but we got the announcement eventually. Right, who are we saying's next? Morton or Philogene? I'll give you your Dan. I'll wait till 10-2. I'll give you your dance once I refresh at 10-2. Just so I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, who are we saying's next? Philogene or Morton? I presume Philogene will be the last one because there'll be some corny joke about have we filled you enough of transfers yet or something like that. Philogene is getting seriously squeaky bum time territory. I don't know if it is squeaky bum time just because we know it is going to happen. It's 10-2. It's 10-2. Where's my next announcement? Hello. It's 10-2. I want my next player. Please. Please give me my next player. Ah! What? What's happening? Why isn't a player being announced or teased? You're kidding me, right? What? Why? What? What? Unless there's an announcement at 5-2 for a player at 11. But then it surely means that there'll have to be another announcement after 11. I'll give you your dance. I'll give you your dance for Furlong. What the Furlong dance? The Furlong. This is the Furlong. Bit of a shaky. You can't really see my legs. Bit of a shaky leg with a little arm bob like that. That's the Furlong. There you are. And then you've got to finish it with a touch of your left foot because apparently he's got a wand of a left foot. There you are. That's your Furlong. The admins are bellends. They'll announce them like 2 minutes before. I can see it. One at 10:55, one at 11. I would presume so, but because Philogene got Furlong got a teaser, I'm not sure. So the only thing holding up the deal was Villa, but around 7 o'clock today we got told that Villa have given the green light and still no announcement. I know. And apparently Unai Emery was all for the deal to be taking place from what I heard. So whether it was higher up powers at Villa. Have we got Philogene over the line yet? Apparently not. We've heard from everywhere that it has been. But not from the club itself. I mean, even Liam Rosini has sort of said that it's a pretty much done deal. And yeah, nothing. 3 minutes till 10-2. 8 minutes left of the window. Yeah, Unai Emery didn't want him to leave. That's yes. But he was sort of like singing his praises of him being such a good player. But Philogene was all for the move. He even told Hull City what shirt number he wants to play with and everything. So yeah, they really do stuff to your Hull City, don't they? Very tense indeed. So tense you could slice a knife through the tension. I mean, we'll wait till 10-2 before we until 5-2. It's been 10-2. We'll wait until 5-2 before we actually sort of lose our minds. Yeah. Because We've certainly got 2 more to go. Because if we have got rid of Zavier Simons and if we have got rid of Oscar, which we have, they're both out on loan for the season. We know that for a definite now because it's been announced. Philogene and Mawson both have to come, surely. But I don't understand this. Hull City, make sense. Make sense. 1 minute. 1 minute to go. I have an update now. And hopefully something comes through at 5-2. It's been the quickest 54 minutes ever, I swear. It has. It's gone like that, hasn't it? 5 minutes to go. Yeah. To say 54 minutes ago, Oscar Estupinan left the club on a season-long loan. What a time. Wait a minute. Oh. This has got to be Philogene. Or who are you teasing with this? It's binoculars in a bush at the training ground. I can only presume it's Philogene just because he got the photo at the training ground. But because it's a teaser, this will be announced at 11. So where does the other one come into the equation unless it's after 11? That never makes sense, I swear. Yeah. A teaser? No! No, why is it a teaser? As much as I love Adrian, but since he took over, our transfers have always dragged. I think it's just building the suspense and tension on the club. I've got to say that these sort of things, they do make you sort of keep on refreshing the pages and bring attention to the club, don't they? So, they have to work. How are we going to fit to him? I know. How are we going to fit to him? How are we going to fit to him? Yeah, when that guy was in the bush and spotted Scott Twine. Don't know, let's try and pause this and see if we can see. Because there's obviously something... I don't know, it's a bit too... Oh, there's no one there. You can see that clear as day, there's no one there, so who is he spying on? Have we signed ourselves an invisible player? He's not spying on anyone. What's the brand of these? Now this is like extra sort of like level. We're looking at the brand of the binoculars, seeing if that's a teaser. Prince 10 times 50. Not saw anything. Haven't got a Scooby who this is linked to. Haven't got a Scooby. Let's see if Baz is saying anything. What's Baz saying? Is he still having his Chinese? No, he's just the James Furlong. Oh my god. Little did we all know, Philogene was all done last Saturday and he's just been training with the squad this whole time. I wouldn't say that he hasn't been. We don't really know, do we? Come for a pint, lad. I can't come for a pint. We've got 2 minutes till deadline day shut. We need to get the paperwork done before 11. I do know that. So it could possibly be a case where we do see another announcement at maybe like 11:15. So I'll stay on live until we know that everything's sort of done. We'll say. 2 minutes till deadline day ends. Let's get a clock up. Let's get a clock up. Alright, there we are. There's the clock. Brendan Johnson to Spurs, 50 mil. Oof. Well, it must pay to be in the Prem. 30 seconds. Oh. I'm not going to do the announcement like they do on Sky Sports. It's been a transfer window of ups and downs. Big transfers to the Saudi League and out. No. 15 seconds. I'll count down the last 10 though. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. That is the transfer window closed. Hull City, what have you got to say? Nothing. It's like waiting for Christmas, this. It better be. In your opinion, what is the best transfer of the season? I'll tell you once I know all the transfers in. I'm still waiting a minute. The same wait a minute. I've waited 5 minutes. I've waited 5, not a minute. I've waited 5. Why can't Saudi Club coming off for 100 mil for one of our players, lol? I don't know. Naffall, disappointing. What a club. Six minutes? Are we just not announcing this player that you've leaked, that you've given the announcement to? Because I would have believed it would come out at 11. If the teaser's Morton, I'll riot. Well, one of them's got to be that we've got to get Morton. It's been given the green light from Liverpool. And we need Morton as a bench player. But I would rather take Philogene over Morton. If it is just Morton, I'll riot. I'll join you with the riot, Coxie. Oh, May or May or May. I don't know when this... Next teaser at 5 past, announcement at 10 past, going by the Furlong. I'll know, but we haven't got the announcement for this teaser. So, what? What? Villa tweeted, I thought it was Philogene. Oh, don't tell me you're on Villa. You got Villa on notifications just for this. I haven't even gone that bad. Aston Villa tonight announced Seb Brevin has signed a contract. See, they're announcing stuff, Villa. Would you like to announce that we've signed Philogene? Because Hull City don't want to do it. 2 minutes till 5 past. I've been waiting 8 minutes now, Hull City. Isn't that supposed to be a mysterious signing as well? Yes, but we don't think that that's going to have happened. Just because of everything being so last minute. And apparently that was meant to be a slim chance anyway, due to us waiting on another club to see if they got their signing in that they needed for us to get that one. It seemed to be like a domino effect sort of thing. So, whether it could be Tottenham, because they've just signed Brendan Johnson. Who knows? Who knows? 1 minute till 5 past. Surely there's an announcement at 5 past. I don't know how much longer I can go of this suspense. Yeah, Spence. Yes. I'm not sure if he has... I don't know if he's gone out on loan. I thought he went out on loan or a permanent somewhere, didn't he? Yeah, he's on loan at Leeds United. From what I saw. Hopefully we managed to get enough paperwork done on the mysterious player that we can get an extension. Yeah, I mean, if the papers are in before 11, then the mysterious player could have been done. But who knows? Well, it's 5 past. Here he is. Welcome, Jaden! It's Philogene! Yay! There he is! Jaden Philogene. He's been spotted with the binoculars. Welcome to Hull City, Jaden Philogene. It's finally happened. Oh! We've signed Jaden Philogene. He's here, Hull City Pup. He certainly is. Jaden Philogene joins Hull City from Aston Villa. We'll wait to hear a bit more news about that probably in the coming minutes from Hull City. But my oh my. We've waited a pretty penny for it, haven't we? We've waited some time. I mean, that's probably him there doing the photo shoot. Oh. We did it. We finally did it. Oh. Yes, yes. You think that Mysterio will be the striker replacement for Oscar? I believe Philogene's the replacement for Oscar. If he does get sort of put into more of a central role rather than on the right hand side. Get in, Philogene. The teaser is class. Yeah, but it wasn't worth it, was it? Worth the 10-minute suspense. We got it. The music, it's just copyright free music. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get the teaser. I don't really understand it either. I think it's just more saying about how some of our fans are... I think it's about the Scott Twine thing. Someone took a photo through a bush of Scott Twine at the training ground before it was announced. So I think it's just taking the mick of that. But he's here. Jaden Philogene is now a Hull City player. Hull City are delighted to announce the signing of exciting winger Jaden Philogene from Premier League side Aston Villa for an undisclosed fee. The 21-year-old has penned a 3-year deal with the club with an option of a further year to become the 8th edition this summer. Possibly 9. The teaser video. Yeah, it's some up. A direct dribbler and tenacious tackler with fleet-footed trickery. Okay. And innovation. The unpredictable right-footed player plays predominantly on the left, but is equivalently effective from opposite flank. Oh, so it does look like we've signed him for his winging opportunities. Interesting. Spending last season and half on loan in the Championship, the dynamic winger showed glimpses of his potential at Stoke City before flourishing at Cardiff City last season. The Hammersmith-born... We've already heard that, haven't we? Because Zavier Simons was born in Hammersmith. The Hammersmith-born attacker produced 5 goals and 1 assist in 39 appearances for the Bluebirds and won a league-high 4 penalties, earning the Young Player of the Season award. Philogene has impressed for Villa during pre-season and has started all 3 friendlies of their summer tour in the United States, netting in a 2-0 warm-up win against Fulham. The England Youth International has made 6 senior appearances for the club. He joined at 15 years old from the Pro Direct Academy in January 2018. 3 of them being in the Premier League. Head coach Liam Rosina has said, "I'm really excited that Jaden has joined us and grateful to Adrian and Tan for backing me. Jaden's got so much potential and completely fits into the way we play. He's obviously a natural ability and can go one for one and is someone who can get the fans off their seats. He has produced He had a productive loan at Stoke and was Young Player of the Year at Cardiff and did really well with Aston Villa in their first team in pre-season. What's exciting for us is he hasn't scratched the surface of his potential yet. He's someone with a lot to learn and improve on. I'm delighted that he's going to do it here at the club." Potentially, we've got a player who can play at the top level. Jaden is ambitious to get there, and he's chosen us to help him on his journey. Hopefully, he can help us moving forward, and we will do our best to help him with his career, which we hope will be in the Premier League with us. Jaden Philogene will be sponsored in the 2023-24 Sky Bet Championship campaign this season by Lairgate Motors, and there he is. There is his little photo shoot. I don't think I've seen that jacket. That might be a new jacket. Well, he's got his first against the goal post and against the net. So that's all he needs. He needs the goal post photo and then the one against the green net where he holds the green net so it doesn't say so it doesn't swing in front of the camera. Same as Scott Twine. No loan for Vaughan. No loan for Vaughan. Then I'm guessing. I don't think so. I think that Vaughan is probably a bit too much of a first team player at the moment to probably get put out on loan. Great announcement video. I think he could be our best player. Certainly could be up there. Hull tweeted, did they? I apologise, I was looking at the Philogene announcement. What were you saying? Are we not in St Morton? Oh no, it's just a further announcement of Philogene. Yeah, you treat me all. You watching the game tomorrow, mate? Dodge your fire stick out and I'm in full force for me. I will be live streaming it from here, so I will be watching it, but not at Leicester for the game. So I'll be live streaming it here if anyone wants to join us tomorrow. But I'm gonna stay on for a bit. See what Baz is saying. 3 years plus 12-month option. Baz is not saying that that's it. Baz, bedtime or worth staying up? Lots to happen yet. Lots to happen yet. Well, what does that mean? You should post the VOD. Don't know if you ought to do. I will do once I get off the stream, just so it's. I'll probably post it up once I get off the stream. I'll post the VODs up as videos. The live stream also gets saved to the YouTube channel as well if you want to look back at anything. But I'll post the selected videos of the players and their announcements as separate videos. So yeah, collab with Hull City Boy. I mean, I'm always down for a collab. I'll see. Well, that's 2 in on deadline day. And Baz is still saying there's a lot to happen. 2 minutes till 1/4 past, which is where we probably will be seeing the teaser for Morton. That'll be 1/4 past. We could be seeing a teaser for Morton. Yeah. And then they'll probably leave us hanging till 1/2 past. Very interesting. So Baz is definitely saying there's still more to happen. So whether that's in or outs, don't know. So Vaughan could be still on the departure. Because, I mean, departures are really waiting on the other club to announce it. And without sort of knowing if they are going or certainly to what club, we don't know. But still more to happen could possibly mean that the mysterious player is to come. As long as they don't tease something, then don't announce it until tomorrow. I'll be sleepless. Yeah, I doubt they'll do that. It's 1:15 now. Oh, the Tigers. I mean, Philogene's. Let me pause the music.
Can't wait to play at the MKM.
Let's hear it.
Delighted to be here. Can't wait to get started. Can't wait to play at the MKM Stadium. Up the Tigers.
Whee!
Can't wait to get started.
There we are.
MKM Stadium. Up the Tigers.
Yes, that's what.
Delighted to be here. Can't wait to get started.
Okay, I get it. I get it. You'd like to be here. That is what Hull City have tweeted. Jaden Philogene. Right, so that's your 1:15 tweet. What is the when is Morton getting announced? 50 minutes on each player? Could be. We could see the teaser for Morton at 20 past. Teaser at 20 past. Announcement at past. Because for Philogene, we had the teaser 21 minutes ago. Announcement 10 minutes later. So yeah. Teaser at 20 past. For Morton. Announcement at past. And that'll probably be it. Unless the mysterious player is signed. Time to get a song for him. Ooh, a song for Philogene. Oh, I don't know. I'll leave it up to the people who are better at creating songs than me. Apparently, Mysterious is a striker. Can't imagine it's a huge name player. Probably just something like Tyler Smith, level player. Yeah. Could be. Bookmark that. I will. I'll certainly bookmark that. Yeah. If it's a striker, I can see that. Just because we haven't really got a backup striker, other than what's his face? Liam Delap and Aaron Connolly. Do you feel a chant to the Patino one? I'm not chanting. I'm not gonna chant right now. KLP and Morton come in. That's our best window since Maguire and Robbo. I mean, those two were signed on the same day. So, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. I doubt KLP will be coming in. I doubt it. There'd have been too much reported on it as well. But I think he's trying to fight for a spot at Brentford. And doing alright, grabbing minutes in the Prem. Would have liked us to have a good striker. A striker good at winning headers. Yeah. That's something that we do lack. Now we've lost Oscar on a loan. And obviously Tete out. Permanently. So, yeah, a striker winning headers. We don't really have one. And especially with Twine. I mean, Delap isn't, yeah, Delap isn't small, but he's not known for his heading. And with Twine sort of doing the corners, you'd expect a target man to be there. And whether that is sort of your Greaves. Jaden Philogene dance. Let me wait till 20 past, see if there's a teaser, then I'll give you a Jaden Philogene dance. Yeah. I think I'm doing a dance now for every signing. No, but yeah. But he doesn't do well holding up the ball if he's head height. It's likely if it's a play to his feet, he's decent. We'll probably see a lot more short corners. Yeah, and it's a shame that, because obviously Scott Twine's got a good accuracy on him. I mean, we've seen his free kicks. They've been unfortunate not to go in. It's 20 past. Anything? What? Anyone else got Philogene on repeat? That's not Tyler Morton. What's this teaser? Anyone understand it? With the way that we play, I don't really think a header-winning striker is really what we need anyway. Yeah, to be fair, it's only really for corners, and we can work around it, sort of playing it to the man on the D, and then sort of doing as we have been. I don't really understand this. Billy Chadwick's return. Oh, this is news. Right, just wait a second. Coming out of Hull City news on Twitter. Fenerbahce have announced that young winger Borasi, I've definitely butchered that, I'm very sorry, has joined Hull City on loan. I don't know if that is the Philogene link. Philogene sounds like Philogene. Yeah, but Philogene's already been announced. Always need a striker who can win headers, just because there's always the patches in games where you could under pressure. And yeah, I get that. There's not a soul out there. No one says my prayers. Hey, give me yeah. Give me a Phil. Yeah. Philogene is not my son. Michael Jackson's song incoming for Philogene. Yeah, but Philogene's already been announced. But we have got this. Apparently, let me look at Fenerbahce's page. The English one hasn't announced it, but has the official one. Fenerbahce. Is this their page? I don't know what's their actual page. I think that's their actual page. I don't know where he's getting this report from. I don't know where he's getting this report from that Fenerbahce has announced it, because no, I haven't seen anything. I know it was heavily rumoured at some point in the window to sign for our under-21s on a loan, which was interesting. So I don't know. Just saw that. Oh, the chant, sorry. Philogene is not my lover. He's just a kid who's got... I'm not singing it, no. Okay. It's okay. We'll see. He better not be the bloody mystery. He possibly could be, to be fair. Another winger, though. Is he any good? I mean, I've heard stuff that he's like quite a good, like, promising young player, but someone that will, from the early reports, was he was meant to be going into our academy. Totally forgot about the Fenerbahce guy. Yeah, same here. But early reports was that he was going into the under-21s on a loan, which I found very, very strange. 5 minutes, 1 minute until, yeah. Don't talk about the voice crack. It's, yeah. I'd be interested if that is true, or if he's just winding us up. Because I've just looked on Fenerbahce's page and they've not announced it. Anything coming from Hull City? Oh! Well, it's true. It's true. He signed on a season-long loan. Surely it's not into our academy. Surely. Right. Hull City delighted to announce the signing of exciting young forward Bora. I'm not pronouncing his surname because I'm definitely going to butcher it. On a season-long loan from Fenerbahce. Born in Miami Beach, Florida, the 18-year-old moved to Turkey at a young age before joining Fenerbahce in 2015. Starting out as a left-back, Bora, we're going to call him, because I'm not pronouncing his surname without looking it up. Moved further up the pitch during his career, becoming a versatile forward that has played as a left winger, attacking midfielder, and a striker. That could possibly be what we need if we do have an injury worry. Playing at various youth levels for Fenerbahce, the 18-year-old was named on the substitutes bench for the UEFA Europa Conference League fixtures against Slavia Prague in February 2022. A month prior to receiving an invitation to represent the United States men's national team. Okay. Eligible to represent USA or Turkey at international level, the winger has been called up to the latter's under-15s and under-16 sides before earning 2 caps at under-19 levels in September 2022. So it looks like he's going down his Turkish roots. Coming on in the 78th minute of a 4-4 draw against Luxembourg in the UEFA Euro Under-19s Championship qualifiers, he made his second substitute appearance 3 days later in a 5-1 victory over Azerbaijan. In March this year, the winger scores a screamer for Fenerbahce's first team in a 2-2 friendly draw against Russian Premier League side Zenit St. Petersburg. And that is all. So no comment from Liam Rosinia. Which I presume does mean that he is going into the under-21s. But that is very interesting. Yeah, no announcement in sort of here about it. So it could mean he is joining our under-21s. Let me have a look on here. Yeah, no announcement on the under-21s. Under-18s, maybe? No. So we'll wait and see on that one. Very interesting. But it's an announcement. It's an announcement nonetheless. I don't know why that was Billie Jean was his announcement song. I've not got a clue. Come on, another one through the door. 2 to go. Yeah, I thought 2. Mortal and the Mysterious, unless that is the Mysterious, which I don't know why it would be because we knew about him. It's officially announced now. I think he was the surprise one. I'm not sure. It would make sense if it was the surprise one, but again, we knew about him, I want to say a month ago. A month ago, sort of, we knew about him. So I don't know why he would be the mysterious one. And certainly because it sounds like he's going to be joining our academy. Because he hasn't got the full layout as the other players do. He's only got like a 2-page slide. Whereas, I mean, if I scroll down to Philogene, he's got a 3-page slide. And so does Furlong. So, a loan deal possibly. Would be disappointing if that was the Mysterious. Yeah, it would be. Cynic really going to struggle getting into this team. Yeah, unless he sort of becomes a magician. But we didn't hear anything after other than today. About him. Yeah, we didn't really hear about him. To be fair, I completely forgot about the deal. The sort of like rumour. Have we let Oscar go on a loan, or is it cap? Yes, Oscar Estupinan has gone on a loan to FC Metz. I'll give you a rundown. I'll give you a rundown of every bit of news that's come out today. So, Ryan Longman has joined Millwall on a season-long loan. Brandon Fleming has joined Shrewsbury on a season-long loan. Zavier Simons has joined Fleetwood on a season-long loan. I'm struggling to get my memory around this. Oscar Estupinan has joined Metz on a season-long loan. And then coming in, we've got Furlong, who has joined us for a 3-year deal from Brighton. Philogene has joined us for a 3-year deal as well from Aston Villa. And then Bora, not going to pronounce his surname, from Fenerbahce on a season-long loan. Surely Barry Cooper would have said we're closing on the deal for Bora and not the mysterious player. Possibly. With the speed that announcements have been coming out, I think we've got 2 more with the last one at midnight. Possibly. We are, well, I mean, we're half an hour since the window shut. Oscar couldn't score more and Buffalo was useless. Longman is rubbish. Yeah. Yep. Nothing new since then. What we're saying on here. What's Baz saying? What's Baz saying? Replies. He's not saying anything. Lots to happen yet. And all that's happened since then is Bora joining. So there's still got to be one sort of key player. Morton is my guess still to join. With possibly a mysterious player if it's not Bora to join. Teaser probably coming in 3 minutes, I want to say. I want to say 3 minutes till teaser. Longman with confidence is our best winger bar Philogene. Yeah. On loan, Longman was class. Once he signed, it went off, didn't it? I want the loan version of Longman we had back. I don't think Bora is the mysterious guy. A mystery guy, sorry. Yeah, I don't think it has. You know what? Hull's transfers have been decent. Thank you very much, Talk Championship. Thank you very much. Let me go to bed, Hull. Glenn, hopefully before midnight. Glenn might go to bed and wake up to a great mood once checking the City news. I don't think he can go to bed with the suspense of players still yet to come in. If we do get the mystery player and it's a striker, then I'll put it down as a perfect window. Well, hopefully so. But I don't really want to miss it. No, you really don't, do you? Longman under McCann, oh my. It was certainly Longman in that sort of loan period before he signed in that January was brilliant. And then, I mean, yes, it was under McCann, wasn't it? Because then Schotter came in and, yeah. It was a bit of an interesting one. Oh, literally here. BBC Radio Humberside Sport have reported that he's expected to go into our academy, Bora. Here you are. The Championship Chat podcast have announced the deal. Oh! Look at us. Have they announced our other ones? Yep, they've announced Philogene. Did they announce Furlong? Yes, there he is. Ah, they've been announcing them all. Right. It's 25-2. Let's stop back to Hull City. What are you saying? Think we need to get rid of Adama. Ooh. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen anything negative from Adama Traore. I've seen positives or I've seen okay. I've not seen any negatives yet. When I see the negatives, I'll be sort of thinking twice. But at this moment, I don't think we need to get rid of Adama Traore. In my opinion, sacking McCann in the end was a pretty rogue decision. We weren't doing bad at all when he got the boot. We weren't, but I think he got the boot because new owners came in and they wanted to bring in someone that they were happy to sort of like a first move is always sort of like the big one for a club, isn't it? For new owners. Happy we have Liam Rosina now though. Yes, definitely. Adamani's moving off the wing. Yes! Yes, he does. And it possibly will happen now that we've brought in a few wingers. His real assets were sort of playing as a cam last season. I mean, you look at sort of his first few games. His first few games for us as a cam were really where he shone. Coxie, which wing? I think he just needs taken off the wing altogether. As a cam, he was valuable last season. So it'll happen tomorrow because of Tufan's injury, possibly, and that possibly bring Jason Lakilo into the starting lineup just because of the players that we've signed today won't be getting a start. Any of them, I don't think. I mean, Philogene might get an appearance off the bench just because he was at Cossingham today. Watching Adama on the wing versus Bristol was frustrating as hell. Yeah, he isn't suited to sort of a central role, isn't he? Same with Twine, does not work on the wing. I don't know. Twine is known as a winger. And whether it's just taking a bit of time for him to gel into sort of the setup that we have at Hull, that's something. But I've not been overly whelmed by his first two appearances for Hull City. Until he scores a wonder free kick and then I say he's the best player in the world. Yeah. 2 minutes till 22. We could possibly see a teaser for Morton. Or this mysterious player. Twine is much better on the wing than Adama is, yeah. I mean, Twine is the better player, though, isn't he? That's why we tried to go after him when he was still at MK Dons. And Burnley just pipped us. You watch Twine's goals. They mostly come from playing in the mid. To be fair, I haven't looked too much into Twine's goals recently. I did when we was first linked with him back last summer. But I'll take your word for it, Coxie. So, yeah. But I think that Twine will probably stay out on the wing tomorrow if it is the case of Adama coming into the centre. Twine Adama is debatable, to be fair. Yeah. Uh, bu- 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 Oh, do we know each other, Jacob Ramage and Talk Championship? Oh, mate. Oh! Can't beat a bit of Mario Kart on a Friday night. Morton. Because that guy is called Morton in Mario Kart. There we are. I've cracked a teaser. I've cracked one of the teasers. I've cracked a teaser. That this guy is he's called Morton or it's similar to Morton, Mario player. Yes, there we are. Mario Balotelli confirmed. I've cracked it. You don't need to know what this teaser is supposed to mean. I am the all powerful mind. That character's called Morton, so Tyler Morton confirmed. This Donna here. He's called like Morton or something like that. I swear. Let me have a look. Morton Mario Kart. Yes, look at that. Look at that. Who is a genius? Who is it? Tyler Morton. It's going to be from a loan from Liverpool. Let's try and find the... there we are. I found the exact image that Hull City have used. They've just grabbed it from Nintendo's website. Yeah. Well, there we are. Oh, get Detective Sam on the case. So, Morton will probably be announced at 1:45. Yeah, it's just been announced the 5 mil for Philogene. Not announced, but sort of clarified that it's a 5 mil. Glad I'm watching this, otherwise I'd be furiously looking for players called Waluigi. I mean, I don't think I've ever played with a guy called Morton, but I don't know what. You know, it's just one of them things in the back of your mind where, like, oh, that guy is called Morton. Oh, yes, it makes sense because Tyler Morton. I wonder what Marcus, the Hull Boy, and Joe, Old Grandpa Joe, are thinking of it. Yeah. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. $5 mil is a steal for Philogene. 5 mil is a steal. Just announced the mysterious strike and I can go to bed 100% happy. There'll be Morton at 11:45, nothing at 11:50, teaser at 11:55, and then announcement at midnight and the day is called. Hopefully, 2 minutes to go till 1:45. Let's check on Baz. It's becoming like a featured appearance, isn't it? Check on Baz. Is that it, Baz, now? I need to sleep. No, not finished. Obviously not. Oh, just being reported the surprise transfer is not happening. The surprise transfer is not happening. I'll look into that once we've just seen the Morton announcement. So yeah, surprise transfer is not going to be happening. So it could be Morton and done. It most likely will be Morton and done. But 4 signings, sorry. Yeah, we got the 3 original in the end. So, and here we are. Tyler Morton announced on a season-long loan from Liverpool. There we are. He's got the 3 slides. Season-long loan for the 20-year-old midfielder, defensive midfielder at that. Let's have a little look into his profile. Hull City are delighted to announce the arrival of highly rated midfielder Tyler Morton on a season-long loan from Premier League side Liverpool. The 20-year-old, who has penned a new long-term contract for the Reds in January, has made 9 appearances for Jurgen Klopp's side, becoming the Tigers' 10th and final summer signing. There we are. We do know that there will not be another player to come. We can finally go to bed. The holding midfielder played 46 games for Blackburn Rovers in his first loan spell away from Anfield last season, starting 30 championship matches and providing 4 assists in the process from CDM. That is quite good. The 3-time England under-20s international helped Jondal Thomason's men finish 7th, missing out on the playoffs only on goal difference, and they reached the FA Cup quarter-finals as well last season. Joining Liverpool's academy at the age of 7, the Wolseley-born Morton has featured in every age group for the Merseyside club and was part of their 2021-2022 EFL Cup and FA Cup winning squads, so he's got 2 trophies. The youngster started 1 Premier League match and 2 Champions League games that season, including a 2-1 victory over Italian giants AC Milan at the San Siro. He started against AC Milan in Milan. Wow. Head coach Liam Rosini has said, "For us to capture a player of Tyler's pedigree and potential against fighting off a lot of competition, I'm absolutely over the moon." He played at high level last season in the team at Blackburn that just missed out on the playoffs. He's played in the Champions League, Premier League and in cup games for a top club in Liverpool. The fact Liverpool and Tyler believe Hull City is the best place for him to continue his development says a lot about the direction we're moving in as a football club. That's big. Tyler has everything I like in a midfield player. He's brave, he's got unbelievable technical quality, which is something in the way that we play. He can see a pass. That's good. We always want a player that can see a pass. Has a great football brain. That's good. Understands the game with his defensive positioning and is aggressive. There we are. Got the aggression. He was our first choice, and we've had to wait a long time to get it done, but we're delighted it's finally happened. First choice? Really? We haven't heard about this one. Really until like the last sort of day. So, surprised that was the first choice. Tyler Morton joins Hull City on a season-long loan. There we are. Right. Sonny Morton's shame. At least we got the 3 original in the end. Still would have been nice to have a striker, I know. But there is always the time to pick one up in January. So yeah, I think that'll be it. And we also got the Fenerbahce lad. We need the Jaden Philogene and Tyler Morton dance. Right. Does that mean no outgoings as well? I doubt it. I doubt any outgoings. We need a strong and confident defender. That is what a really big. That is really big, and that is like Coyle, that can have the confidence to drive up the pitch and replace Jones or something. Maybe they've done it in a backwards order. Possibly, possibly. Right. Jaden Philogene dance first. Okay. Right, so what we're feeling for the Jaden Philogene dance, I don't know. We'll hit him with a little one of these, little oosh oosh, and then a oosh oosh, and we'll go like, no, we'll just do that. That's the Jaden Philogene dance. There you are. I've tracked you to your Jaden Philogene dance. Tyler Morton dance now. I know what we'll do. Here we are. This is your Tyler Morton dance here. I don't know if you can see me properly, but I don't know why this is the Tyler Morton dance, but that's the Tyler Morton dance. Busy night. I think we're a little light up front, but overall I'm satisfied. I think it has been an overall successful window. Of course, it could have been better. Maybe getting sort of a good prominent striker would have been good. France changed this, man. Don't start on it. Don't start on it. What a poor time to join, Freddie. What a poor time to join at the Jaden Philogene dance and the Tyler Morton dance. I mean, you got 3 dance out of me today, Jacob Ramage. You got 3 dance out of me. So yeah, overall, I think it's been a successful transfer window for City. Bringing in Jaden Philogene on a permanent. Furlong on a permanent. Also, Scott Twine, Liam Delap on loans. Morton on a loan. These are big players, big youth players that have got something to prove about themselves coming into Hull City on a loan. Very big. So yeah, overall good window. We've also brought in Jason Lakilo, who could possibly do a few bits for us. Few departures, of course, but you always have to have the departures. A lot of loan departures as well, which I think is probably for the best. Morton, not a bad player, I know. He's beaten AC Milan. He single-handedly did it. No, I've seen him play a few times for Liverpool on telly, and he's been quite good. Safe to say I've been here for the full 3 hours. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I mean, it's nearly 4 hours now, Jacob Ramage, so I hate to do that to you. But I'll be ending this very shortly, because I believe that's it. I'll go and check on Baz. We'll do one last check on Baz. What's your prediction for the Leicester game? I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Job done. That completes Hull City's transfer window for the summer 2023 window. And obviously it reopens again in January. Tyler Morton being the final transfer in. Right. Full 4 hours then. There we are. Yes. Oscar really surprised me, I must say. He wasn't going to get the starting time that he needed. He was going to be a bench player. And with Aaron Connolly and the form that he's in at the moment, doubt that he'll get the minutes off the bench either. But it's a loan to Metz, so we do have the option of sort of recalling him, and also grabbing 2 million for a loan, which that's brilliant. Oh, so the mysterious player. Right, I will end this in a minute, but we've just got a report about who the mysterious player was. The series signing City just missed out on was Jesrun Rakasaik. I've gone past it. I've lost this. That deal was cancelled by Crystal Palace when they missed out on their own transfer targets. Right, that makes sense. We were looking at him a bit earlier. I think Sunderland were looking after him as well. So that's unfortunate we missed out on him. I wonder who Palace were trying to sign. But yeah, unfortunately we didn't get him. But I don't think he would have been. I don't think he would have sort of done too much for the window either. I think the window was probably set in stone before he signed. I mean, yeah, he could have been another player like Malcolm Eboué, another Palace younger. Young E. Right. Well, I'll be back live tomorrow from about 2:30, 2:45 with the the Leicester City versus Hull game watch along. So join me back there. I'll have all the little VODs up from the players, the passing players arriving. I'll put them up sporadically throughout the next sort of 24 hours. It's been a lot of business going on throughout this stream. Believe it or not, we're sort of in like the last hour or two. He's not a player difference between he's not a different player between us getting playoffs or not. He would be sort of like I could see him being an Ebaway type where he doesn't really contribute too much to the club, and it being sort of a waste of a loan signing. So yeah, I'll be live back tomorrow with the Leicester City game. When's your next game? Where at? I'm not too sure. I know we're away at Leicester tomorrow. I'll be live here, but I don't know about home. I think it's after it's after the international window. I think it's against Coventry, and then there's a Leeds. So yeah, I don't know. But thank you all for joining me, especially the ones that have slugged it through all 4 hours of this, especially the early 3 hours when it was squeaky bum time and was getting nervous, we weren't going to sign anyone. So thank you very, very much for joining me. Thank you very much, Jacob Ramage. And I will, catch you all tomorrow, if you do come and join, for Leicester versus Hull City. See you there. Bye.